Welcome to the BYB podcast. It stands for the Backyard Boys, and it's Wednesday. It's hump day. That means we're dry humping, baby. We're doing it. We're doing it in the air, waving my feet around like we just don't care. No, I can't even do that. I can't even wave my feet around. Son of a bitch. Misquote. What's that? What
I'm trying to do a quad hands there.
Yeah. We're starting off good, folks. Wonderful Wednesday evening. Welcome everyone. We're excited to be here. Absolutely. Dan the man stopping in. How are you doing today, Dan?
Quad, I'm fantastic. I had a long day at work today. I was really busy and meetings back to back. And it feels like every show, I got my marketers out there. I got Chad Zumock going to business, naming my name out there, promoting the nice podcast, Stupid Brand. Kevin Brennan broadcasting the nice podcast, Stupid Brand. I'm not even sending super chats anymore. And I'm in everybody's head. And it's a great day to be a ski mask. It's a great day to be a schmool. It's a great day to be a nice podcast, Stupid. It's a nice day to be a BYB, a Rob Saul. All the small shows are ascending while the big shows are crumbling down. So it's a great day to be a BYB NPS guy. And I have no idea what Yingwei's doing right now.
I have lost. I've screwed the pooch. Hi, everybody.
I thought you turned that thing off, man. I thought you got rid of your camera moving around.
Right before we went live, the camera fell right off the back of the computer. It just went right. It went flying. Sorry, folks.
What do you got?
They were getting a little moose knuckle action there for the ladies.
This was a ghost. I think. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to fix it live as we speak. And I'm really not doing
we're probably not used to you fucking around with your camera during the show. Yeah, this is a whole new you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have.
No. Hold on.
Right here.
Yeah, you're good. Beloved chatter coming in hot already. How dare you, sir? All things regress to the mean over time. No. No.
I think he's talking about Chad. I think he's talking about the Z-Man. That Z-Man's coming back down to our level, is what he's saying.
He better be. No, we're moving on up to the whatever.
East side to a deluxe apartment.
Yeah,
in Oregon.
If I moved into an apartment, that would be going backwards, man. So no freaking way.
Must have an elevator. Elevator required.
It's a deluxe apartment.
Oh yes, deluxe, exactly. Can't forget
But before we go any further, let's welcome to the stage the one, the only Cardiff Electric. How you doing tonight, brother?
The great
potato man.
Hey, that's not very nice.
He is.
Yeah.
Hello.
Aren't all potatoes kind of handicapped as well, though? Really?
Shut up.
If you think about it.
Lots of eyes, no legs.
You just float around and what the hell? If someone didn't do something with you, you would do nothing. Besides,
we're the same. That's why they call you a vegetable.
Yeah, I've been called a vegetable too many times. It's very unfortunate. I don't even think I take it very well. But anyway,
see, I'm getting
how are you doing?
Kissing your ass, Quad Father. Someone needed to come here and tell it how it is. I'm good. How
yes, yeah, because
Ying
Ying Wei and fucking Dan don't give it to me bad enough. There's all these other guys.
Be nice to you.
Jodie B, he might pop in here and give it back to you. That's my security guard. That's my enforcer. He might put the smack down on you as well, just like all these fake wrestling challenge. Yeah, you're into fake wrestling, right? Fake wrestler.
I used to be.
Yeah. Well, guess what? If you're at Hackmania, which you haven't dropped out of for sure yet,
I haven't dropped out yet. No.
But you're probably planning on it. Once OJ quits, you'll probably bounce out and quit too.
I might go before OJ. That's a fact, Jack.
Can we bet?
What do you mean? Like you're going to die before OJ? You might go before OJ. That's
no drop out. I'm saying my dropout might be the first of many. I've heard rumors all of the shows are canceling.
Oh,
yeah, they are.
I'm trying to get clipped by Melton tomorrow.
But the one show that's going to keep going is Quadomania 2026. So everybody look forward to that. That will be rolling to a neighborhood near you, I think, soon enough.
Word has it that Quad will be walking in the front doors, too. This is a New Year's resolution that we plan to keep.
Yeah. It's ADA accessible, handicap accessible, if you will.
Have you ever tried DDP yoga?
Diamond Dallas Page.
Diamond Cutter, baby.
Yeah. He's fixed a lot of people with that yoga. You should try it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not much into yoga. Actually, the last girlfriend I had was really into yoga, and she was very flexible. I'll just leave it at that. I don't know why Carlos Danger came and went quite like that, but that's what he do, apparently. Never can guess on this guy. Yes, Mr. Cardiff Electric.
Yes.
Question is, how much time do you have?
So subreddit surfing is not happening tonight, so I have a little bit of time. It's technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
Hey, that's horrible. I'm so bummed out to hear that you can't do your show and you have to do my show. That's the worst thing. But I feel so bad.
I will say I'm probably going to be covering this exact same episode tomorrow on Idiot Autopsy, so I won't stay too long.
You fucking dare, potato.
I gave you exclusivity. Then now let's remember, we have to remind the audience that these clips are being provided to us by the great Stephen Bravo. So we need to thank Stephen Bravo for the Chad Zumock clips that he's been sending.
The mole? Stephen Bravo, the mole?
Yeah, that is him.
Stephen Bravo? Never heard of her.
Yeah. He's like provided
lady. Never heard of her either.
What?
Huh?
Americans Disabilities Act. Yes, thank you, Written Asylum. This guy knows. This guy understands the struggle.
Before the ADA, people like Quad couldn't even get into your public library, but now thanks to the U.S. government, there's ramps, there's cars that with little lifts that they can get on, and all kinds of
library
stuff.
Even allowed to throw books at them anymore.
Think about how many people have been killed because of those ramps.
Yeah.
Like a wheelchair dude just got into a building that he could never get into before and just murdered a bitch.
The stupid idea
because of the ADA.
That's right.
Yeah. Now with the ADA, one thing the ADA could help us with, if Johnny Crutches ever gets some balls, he could sue Steel Toe for some ADA issues with the wiring and all that stuff. Johnny Crutches almost killed himself a couple times trying to get down to that basement, and I think Steel Toe LLC or whatever he's calling it these days. Not necessarily ADA compliant, although now I guess he doesn't have anybody over anymore. That Johnny's got his little moon chair that he sits in, so probably not an issue.
Can Johnny
Father, I have a question for you.
Go shoot.
Who are these guys?
Yeah, exactly. I know. I know. Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid. You may have heard his name lately because he's been doing some next level trolling. People are really affected by the words and things that he's been doing out there on Twitter and on his podcast. But yeah, the other guy, don't
I'm
waste it.
I'm a homeless guy who'll do just about anything for a warm meal and a place to sleep.
Yeah, I found him on the street. We cleaned him up. We gave him a little bit of a haircut, but he's letting himself go again. He's old. I mean, that's what these old people do. As you may or may not know, I'm just guessing wildly that you're a middle-aged potato.
63.
I may or may not be older than you, and I may or may not have shit my pants right before the show started.
Are we doing a wacky morning show?
Wacky morning show. Wow, we're doing it. Doom is here. She's a lovely lady.
Doom is a wonderful lady.
Dan was trashing your spuds.
Yeah, I think I'm not supposed to like Dan. I think.
Yeah, I might have said some disparaging comments about the potato guy back in the day, but
like
I've softened on the spud man, so hopefully he doesn't hold it against me.
I can forgive
Spud McKinsey,
but don't cross me again, Dan.
Okay,
don't cross me.
We're cool. We're cool. My enemy's enemy is my friend, and I think we have a lot of enemies in common.
Yeah.
Chad is. Yeah, it is great watching Chad spiral, go down the hole, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. I think with Chad over tonight, and for a very long time. It feels like so.
He's quitting.
You believe
I'm bored.
No, he's quitting.
He's quitting. I do think Dan is an Irishman, so he may be a blight on you, Cardiff. Just saying.
The cause of the thing.
Nothing blight. Was that too deep of a cut? I'm sorry, folks. We'll start over. Yeah. Damn it. I hate when they fucking don't land.
Yeah, no, you should have seen that one not coming.
Deb says the beef with Cardiff, it's mashed. Yeah, they mashed it.
Yeah. I'm good with Dan, but this Deb cunt, I got problems with.
Yeah, they mashed it. Come on, guys. Just mash it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deb.
I think it'll be fine. I wish you well.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the one thing I learned about Deb. You can call her the nastiest things in the world. She'll still have a drink with you in Atlantic City. So
it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's life.
Ozone, how dare you? Christ, Cardiff, you are too good to be on with Dan. Yes.
I didn't know Dan wasn't mentioned in the invite from Quad. The handicap guy begged me to appear for a little bit tonight.
Cardiff, you are really slumming it tonight. You got the cripple, the homeless guy, and then me.
Cripple.
This isn't exactly point dabble point here.
Still just about a night with OJ and Tukey, so not that much. You guys aren't that much lower, believe me.
Oh, thank you very much. That means a lot.
You're gross.
Okay, I only have one other question for you, Cardiff, before we start playing clips and getting into things. But the question is, do you have time to go over Opie and Anthony topics and Chad, or you're just all about the Chad? It's all about
get in the middle of mommy and daddy fighting.
Mommy and daddy, you're an old O&A fan. So what are you saying? You're not anti-Opie, or is this a direct order coming down from your boss, Lady Carla?
He's playing both sides of the O&A thing. He still wants to get them back together.
Exactly.
Yeah, your daddy told you can't go after him. The Lady Carla said that to you.
Yeah, after Opie.
Yeah.
Why would he say that? He loves going after Opie.
Fair enough. I don't watch Lady.
Carl's a Cumia cuck. Don't you know this? That's the one thing you should know.
No, I absolutely.
He's in the intro
know
of Cumia's cucks.
You just said he doesn't. No, the name of the show today is Cumia's Punks. I don't know if anyone caught on to that, but Daddy Anthony just made Chad his bitch. So I do believe that was a good name for the show, was the punk that is Chad. Yes, thank you very much, sir. We do appreciate that.
Punk when he quits.
$3 from Ace. Great chemistry. The great chemistry. They've got some of the best. They call it great chemistry. Yes, they're doing it.
Huge.
It's huge. Wait. That's not really nice. I don't like this Ozo guy. He seems like a mean kind of fellow. 3 people are using potato filters. You're not saying that about me, I hope. How dare you?
I think Ozone's calling me a potato head. I think is the
that's obvious. You are the obvious second potato. It's the third one we're trying to figure out.
Yeah, who's the other potato?
think it's quad.
Yeah.
It
No,
could
I
go
got a
either way.
skinny face. I'm a skinny face.
Like if the
guess-
super chat only said 2, it would be me and Dan. That's clear. No debate.
Well,
Zero.
Later.
That's the thing about super chats. They like to create confusion. So there it is. Ozone, $2. Dan looks like Cardiff with shades. Wow. Oh no, Dan. You're getting called out. Oh no.
Dan
Wow.
roast tonight.
What can I say, man? Ozone's got me nailed. I do have a bit of a potato head. So what am I going to say? You know, it is what
All
it
right.
is.
Mr. Potato Head. Indeed. Yes, Cardiff. We are actually, you know, if anything can help you two make up, kiss, in fact, and make up, is the fact that we do hate Chad to our cores.
Yeah.
I even blew Stevie Lou just to get back at Chad.
That's
how far I'm willing to go.
Right. Disgusting, but also we know that you do enjoy eating the jizz,
bathroom at City
just like-
Field. He made me get on my knees and blow him.
See,
while
I don't
was sitting
understand
in the
why you
stands.
and how come you and Aaron Imholte aren't like co-host, host co-host relationship, because you guys are both huge fans of the jizz,
Converts,
the eating of it and whatnot. You've been eating jizz longer than he has, from what I understand.
It is a bit, you realize. Don't actually eat jizz. I never have. Just want to come clean tonight.
Wow.
In front of dozens of people.
This show. I hope somebody's clipping.
Dozens.
Why
you gotta make fun of my numbers now? God damn. See, I wouldn't have had you on if you're gonna make me feel bad about myself and my numbers and stuff. How dare you?
This will be the one that goes viral.
Well, I don't feel bad.
Well, it should go. This is
will
a
be the
viral
episode.
moment. I have a feeling that that Doom will probably, since he is actually here, he'll probably
Doom.
clip that. That's
Clip it.
right.
There's a clip coming in this show.
It is a fact.
But when you clip it, put
that he doesn't
a picture of an ass over Dan's face, so your clip will be more successful. See, I'm getting you back, Dan.
Very good. Well played.
Ribbon.
Do we have the
good-natured
well done,
ribbon?
potato boy?
Yes. If anybody's keeping score at home, Cardiff just scored a major point.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Yes, shots fired,
Okay.
folks. It's dangerous. We're getting into it now.
Get on with the show. Enough of this.
Yes.
chit-chat.
Yeah, that's the other thing about you and Tukey and fucking OJ. Every goddamn time you guys come on my show is like, oh, is this even a show? Is this a show? Are we doing a show? When does the
We're
show start?
professionals.
It's like, god damn, fuck you guys coming in
Been
here
doing
big
this since we
time
were
in
8
us.
years old.
Yeah. Just you and
I
fucking
was
Aaron
28
Imholte
at the time they were.
have had a Fisher Price set fucking since you were 8 years old. Professional broadcasters. We
It was
get
actually
it.
the number 4 video on YouTube.
The fourth?
Yeah, 4. If you actually, they used to do the URLs by number of video. So if you typed youtube.com/000000004, that was my video.
And that's not the one that you ate coming, correct?
No.
You were just a little spud back then.
Yeah, I invented this shit. Anyway,
Fair enough. Do you think we're actually breaking this guy, Chad Cardiff? I had a feeling while I was watching today. I don't know if you had a chance to watch today, but he does seem like he's on the edge of a meltdown, man.
yeah, absolutely, Quad. Thank you. It's a great question. Thank you for asking. What I feel is happening with Chad Zumock right now is nothing to do with you or I or anything. It's his own internal struggle with his inadequacies as a man.
So he's turning 50. He's having a hard time paying his bills, and now he's come to the realization that
Kevin's
he's
not
just a
calling
giant piece-
back.
Yeah,
Super
not nearly
chats
as much.
The super chats have dried up. He's fighting with Dan. Like he's responding to tweets from Dan for half of his show today. That's where he's
Exactly.
at. Professional comedian Chad Zumock is quite the he's realizing now. He might be realizing that maybe what that potato's been saying about me for a while, maybe a little bit of that is correct.
Maybe this comedian thing is not what it's cracked up to be.
Yeah. He's really got to get that job at Subway. Get in now.
Do
Get in the
you
Subway
feel
union.
Sandwich artist?
Yeah. All right. Well, we could just get into this. Let's play the clip. Play the clip.
He is falling apart. That is correct.
Look at that.
I mean, he's looking good. I mean, yeah, right off the bat, you can see.
This is going great, face guys.
He's Timon to KB's Pumbaa, I suppose.
We have a CP delivery before we go any further. Yeah, how can I help you, CP delivery guy?
Yes, I'd just like Cardiff to know that his delivery of CP will be with him in 69 minutes.
Right on time.
69. Wait, no.
No, he comes and goes. You should be used to that, Cardiff.
He's a good lad.
Okay, yes. He's also a blight on you, my friend. All right, let's do this. Very serious Chad Zumock from today. He needs exposed. Cardiff, do you believe that this is the face of someone that's back on the sauce, as they call it? I do believe.
Yeah, your use of the word back intrigues me.
Oh, okay. So he's never been off the sauce. He doesn't know how to get on the wagon anymore, right?
No.
Okay. Ozempic and vodka. That's the diet that Chad's on these days, I think.
What a mixer. Ozempic.
In this, yeah. So this is just when he found out that Anthony Cumia was back on the radio. This is actually from yesterday, but it's only a minute and a half. Just a little clip to see what you guys think about how Chad Zumock is dealing. Oh,
sounds great.
He's speaking quietly, that's for sure.
You know, it just sucks. It just fucking sucks, man. I've been through so much my whole life dealing with everything I had to deal with as a kid growing up with my stepfather, and I had to make myself financially independent when I was 17. And I did some stupid shit, but nobody was there for me. And no matter how much I try, and no matter how much I try to get on my feet, something always happens. Yesterday, I had all this stuff to do. I had a fucking to-do list. And it fucking not work. Look. And I didn't do any of it. We just had to tear the carpet out because it was moldy. And the guy who was supposed to install the hot water tank didn't fucking show up today. And then I had to go get something, and I saw there was a flat tire, and then I realized I had to do the show, and I didn't. It fucking sucks, man. I don't know. I think I got a couple tears.
I think the guy is breaking. It just seems like he's all over the place.
I did
not see that. This is my first time seeing. I did not know he had that little quasi breakdown, and
so that was over the water heater and the flat tire.
Yes, he's losing it. And whatever.
The moldy carpet, because carpet goes moldy in 8 minutes.
Sure.
I think the roadcaster didn't show up yesterday like he was expecting it to, and and he also found out that Anthony got syndicated. So whatever. He's going to be coping and seething in this clip about the radio and all that shit. But yeah, yesterday he's on the sauce. He's having a hard time. That's just to be expected. God damn it, Coach Sauce. Why you got to be like this? $5. Thank you very much, Coach Sauce. Cardiff on a show with 60 viewers. Shaking my head. This money was intended for still told trolling, but I'm blocked. I'm glad you're blocked.
Your loss is Quad's game.
Diverting funds.
Yes, there's actually some exciting news in the Aaron Imholte land, which if you stay to the end of the show, Coach Sauce, you will get to hear all about it. So stay tuned and quit being a prick.
So some people in the chat are saying, well, that was clearly, he was put on. It was acting out. And I would agree. I would agree that was an act job. But we all know, guys, at any good comedy or joke, there's always a hint of truth to it.
Yeah.
So that even he can say, and then he plays it off. It's like a joke, but dude, that guy looked like he's in his feels a little bit. He's having a little bit of existential middle age angst. I have
just
no
like
wife.
Cardiff with the jizz thing, right? Just like
Yeah.
that.
That was the first time I believe Chad was being honest. That was the first time he wasn't lying.
His feelers
The
were on
first
his sleeve.
Well, eventually he had to come clean, which is Cardiff's favorite thing, coming clean.
At least
All right.
so we think. Anyway, well, I don't know. We're all over the place about that now. Thanks to Cardiff.
No, they're not, Ray. They're not. Just stop. What's everyone's impression of me? You're not good. Just don't do it. Quit. Melton's so bad at impressions. He's terrible. That's why he was trying to get the mimic thing going, because he can't do it. He just can't. I mean, Rocco does impressions of the impressions I do. I know. I'm the most talented guy, period. It's what it is. I'm sorry. This is what it is. Melton.
Can I just say one thing about his background? So remember when Chad said he's like, I'm building a studio, man. I'm gonna get a new studio. All he did, so this is kind of like the Keanu and Gino studio where they're in like a really tight apartment, so they just do angles. He literally took his camera, turned it 45 degrees, and moved everything over like about 2 feet and made it to the corner, and then put up little posters. It's literally the same place that he was sitting. He just turned everything just like 45 degrees, and then he called that a new studio because
like
he's in his tight little studio apartment or wherever he lives.
It's like Joey C's new green screen is a fucking poster of a city behind him that's tacked up on the wall.
No. I know. Whatever. Cardiff probably doesn't even want to talk about Joey C. I don't either.
No, I don't.
Not fans. But actually, that is a mural that came from the fucking hair salon downstairs. It's like some Chinese city in China, and that is now fucking Joey C's background. So
he's being creative.
Yeah, but he's
that little strip mall Joey C lives in is hilarious. When you bring up the Google map of where he lives, it's like a laundromat, a Chinese food restaurant, and then Joey C's apartment.
Yeah, where Saul Goodman lives in the back of the fucking foot massage place.
Poverty is not a joke, folks. Not funny at all.
Nope, but it is funny.
Diesel,
even though it's not.
Diesel the Rottweiler, $2. Great to see you, Cardiff. Fuck Kevin Brennan. Fuck Chad Zumock. Boom. There you go. That's right, motherfuckers. Yes. But yeah, I whatever. Like you guys are all losers. Like I don't even know why Tukey even tries to like impersonate me and stuff. Like you guys suck, dude. Like Melton, you suck. You're a loser. You're not good at this. Why don't you leave, dude? Like I don't know. I think Tukey has an amazing impersonation of a lot of people. I would say Chad Zumock. I try to do the Tukey version of Chad Zumock. You know what I mean? Like when you try to impersonate the better impersonator, that's how it comes off. Cardiff, do you just sit around trying to do Chad voices? I mean, it's a surfer Valley Girl dude.
Yeah, I gave up on voices long ago. I'm not a person that has that type of talent. What the fuck? I can't think of the fucking word right now. An impressionist.
No,
impressionist. Yeah. Whatever. Like, obviously,
I go through the old school of impressions. If you're gonna do one, you say the name you're impersonating in the impression, so people know who you're impersonating.
Come on, let's hear your thing, Kevin. Let's do it.
Yeah, I could do anyone.
Yeah. Richard Nixon.
Give me one.
Anthony Cumia.
This is Anthony Cumia.
Oh, that was great. I felt like I was there.
Fucking spot on, sir. Spot on.
There you
go. Do an impression of Ralph from Tukey Soup.
No, I don't do it. Let's go. Play the clip.
That's like an
But yeah, so obviously this is starting to get to Chad. Everybody kind of dogpiling on the impersonation. Obviously the Valley Girl fucking surfer dude bugs him that everybody is finally picking up on his like horrible fucking. It's not even an accent. He didn't live in LA long enough to pick up that dialect, as far as I could tell. What say you?
Correct.
All right. Yeah, just agree with everything I say. That is the best method to do.
It's starting to sound just like Quad now.
I've always wanted a yes man on this show. I've needed one, in fact. But before we go any further, we have a professional impressionist.
I'm the first man on this show. What?
We have an impressionist. Welcome, impressionist.
I'm Cardiff. I love CP.
Oh wow! It sounded just like Cardiff, actually.
Cardiff, that's amazing how you can throw your voice like that.
It is talent.
Loan from God.
A genius, some would say.
You're a lot like Mario Bosco, in fact.
It's fucking crazy.
It's a special skill. All right, back to our clips.
Constantly bites off of me, steals from me. It just what I know. It hurts. It hurts. All you losers, it hurts. I know. The guy's been around 21 years, basically taking from Red Bar everybody he can find, and now he finally got an audience. Finally. And he's in with Carl after he tried to get in with me and KB and Shuley, and we all told him to go fuck himself. I got an email from a guy. He's like, man, I'm a big fan. Here, I'll read it right now. I'm a big fan, but I'm also a Melton fan. Fortunately, I can't be in your chat as much because
it wasn't
I don't
fan.
want Melton's fans being mad at me. That's what we're dealing with. Really? You're that?
Yeah, like, so here he goes again. He's always bringing up these stories about his fans. It's always it's this or that. We have a lot more evidence of that later in the clips. Actually, he ends up going after a bunch of his own fans. But yeah, do you remember when Melton was trying to get in with Kevin Brennan and Chad Zumock?
Melton Mondays.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
It was longer ago than that, but.
It didn't last long. Those were like 2 or 3 episodes, and then after that, he didn't really seem to want to like get in with them necessarily. He started kind of going after them very early on, the way I remember it. Snipe streaming both of them fairly quickly, making fun of them very quickly. So I don't know. But yes, I'm not a ball washer of Melton either. Cardiff, that's not my point.
Ball washer.
So you do remember it that way. It sounds like, though. God damn it. I hate when it works out like this. I hate when I find out that I am actually a ball washer live in real time.
Call him out. Let him know. L's in the chat. Let's go.
No. Getting owned on my own show.
that much of a pussy? Really? You can't just like what you want to like? That's fine. You're scared of Melton. You're scared he might shame you. Wow. You're a bigger pussy than Obnoxious John. I'm coming out firing today. Yes. Let's burn it all to the fucking ground. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm being honest. I don't give a fuck about doing this anymore. I'm good. I'm good.
It's good.
So Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid, who's counting everyone's money all the fucking time when he constantly says, oh, I don't do it for the money. I got it for the views, obviously. But Dan, I'll just stop. You get
Dan, like, if you keep this up, if you keep counting his money and you keep doing shows that nobody watches,
nobody watches my shows. I don't make any money. I'm a nobody. And Chad Zumock is about to quit his show because Dan Mullen has been counting all the money he's not making on a daily basis.
Mullen, you say?
Yeah.
Mullen.
Mulle. I'm mulling it over. How
Thank
much
you. Okay.
Chad is not making every day.
Let me just make a note. Hold on.
Yes, yeah. So for those that want to dox yours truly, yes, Mullen Lane
Any
in the
relation to
background.
Nick from Cumtown?
My cousin Nick. No, I wish I'm a big fan of Nick, but no relation. But yeah,
So is Cardiff. Speaking of which, anything with "come" in the title, Cardiff is a huge fan of. So Cumtown, of course.
Are you related to Dan Aykroyd?
No, I'm not. I do have a big head though, so we have that in common. Sam, one of my good friends is in the chat. Sam, he says Dan and Deb's my co-host, are both shithead, two-faced liars that need attention. And to that, Sam, I agree 100%. You are correct. I am a two-faced shithead liar, and I'm going to make sure that Chad quits his show, because I'm going to tell him every day that he makes $5 for walking around his neighborhood, or $20 for a 2-hour show, that he's begging, he's doing the get on the hype train, and then he gets two $1 super chats, and apparently that makes Chad cry and complain and want to close his show down, and quit
and end it all.
Because of my because I get 200 viewers on my show, and I'm a nobody, so go figure.
Well, I added the end it all part in there. Just high hopes, gotta high hopes. Gotta have hopes. Sure. Okay, so how much did he make today on his walk and talk?
Well, let's look at the numbers, shall we?
The numbers.
Let's go to the numbers.
Go to the numbers. So Chad actually had a really good regular show today. He actually did three. Chad did 3 shows today. So the first one he made $5, and then I think he rage quit it, or he just shut it off. The second one he did well though. This is, I think, the second one where he started naming me, and that, because saying my name, that generates money. So he got $138, which is actually pretty good. So congratulations to Chad. And then he did a walk around his neighborhood this evening. He made $9. So $5, 138, 9, not bad for a day's work. Yesterday he made $30 on his regular show. He made $5 on his walk and talk. And then he made $33 the day before that, $23, $21, $20, $42, $13. So it's been a banner week for the Z-Man, for the Mud Shark. He is killing it with the super chats on his award-winning show. He gets 300 viewers a show, but apparently they only give him about $20 for 2.5 hours work.
With 32-hour week at, say, McDonald's or Arby's.
Yeah, I was going to say the guy at McDonald's is probably, and I hope that doesn't make Cardiff twitch when I talk about McDonald's here, but the fry cook at McDonald's is making more than Chad Zumock is on the Mud Shark show. So I don't know.
But to be fair, Chad doesn't have to leave the house.
This is true. And all he has to do is turn his camera 45 degrees, and he builds a new studio. So it's pretty cool.
Doesn't have to pull his camera out of the hot oil, which is helpful.
Can you talk about hot oil when Cardiff is here, please?
Yes. I appreciate it. Yeah,
so I will ask Dan a question. What is your point?
My point is about McDonald's, or about Chad?
About Chad and his money. Go.
My point about Chad is it's funny to watch him spiral, because I just told him he made $20. That's the point. It's very simple. It's a little thing we like to call trolling.
No, you're wrong.
No,
it's not trolling.
Okay.
Failure is not funny.
Failure
is not funny just for the sake of failure.
Oh,
think about that.
I've been wrong.
Well, what is funny? The spiraling that he's talking about as he fails, like, that is the funny part, right? So what do we want to do? Just keep him at an exact perfect level where he
keep your elbows up.
The hack first.
Keep your elbows up. That's what I'm saying, Quadfather.
Cardiff, how much did you make on your YouTube show?
Tons. God damn it!
Like this past week.
Oh, now nothing. I'm talking about glory days. Woo! Those were fun times.
Those were fun times.
YouTube was a good time.
Nowadays is the glory days, because that's all you've got. The good old days when you were on YouTube before you were.
How's the money on Rumble?
It's not bad. There's some good nights, but the super tips are good. Super tips work pretty.
Super tips, yeah. That seems to be the money maker. Even like a lot of the shows, like you look at the numbers I would pull up for Melton, probably not that high, but he makes a ton of super tips. So, yeah, it's pretty good.
Exactly. I mean, so we can mention also that those numbers do not actually count like gifted memberships or memberships. So there is some other income involved with that. But now he's on Patreon. No, that's right. He's on Patreon as much as Cardiff is on YouTube. So
I do still have my Patreon, and I'm very thankful for that.
There you go. And I know, like, right before you got kicked off YouTube for showing John's ass, you freaking pervert. Right before that happened, you had your best month ever on YouTube.
Yes, it was. I definitely got shot down on the way up as far as that channel was going, but whatever.
You and Pat Dick, same fucking thing. He had his best month ever. You had your best month. Does YouTube not like success? They don't know how to handle it. They're like, oh, this is our best month ever. Oh, let's end this one.
Whatever.
Sons of bitches. Okay, we have an Opie level prankster that wants to join. Welcome, Opie level prankster.
Cardiff, is your refrigerator running?
No, it's not.
Well, you're a pedophile.
Jesus.
Dare you?
That was an Opie level.
If that guy comes on here and calls me a pedo 7 or 8 more times, I'm out of here.
7 or 8. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try to
take
count.
That
I'll try to count the time.
A-listers like Cardiff.
Yeah, never coming back to this shithole.
See, we can't have that.
All right, let's move on. Let's hear Chad talk about Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid for another 7.
Hold on, is this like right at the beginning of the show?
Yes, he opened with this.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
He opened with his Dan material. That was how Chad led off the show.
And about 20 minutes in, then he starts going after his audience and a bunch of other people, which is even funnier because they're like innocuous, just fans. So yeah, whatever, the typical Chad shit. The stuff that he says he never does, like go after audience members. You remember what he says? I don't do that. Yeah. Okay. Keep not doing that. We love it.
You'll get your wish. And you don't have to count anybody's money anymore. I can easily team up with Carl and the potato and I can do all that.
No, he can't. Yeah. he can't do any of that. None of those people will team up with him.
Okay, so Carl did have. I don't know if you were there, but Carl definitely did had Chad on
twice.
He had him on for like a segment, but it was about fucking. It was about the AC event and blah blah blah. Kill Kevin, that stuff. But Chad had to leave because he started getting worried that Daddy was going to get mad at him. Yeah. I mean, Kevin Brennan by Daddy, of course.
And also, let's not forget, Chad, before the Mud Shark character was invented, did tour these podcasts twice. And he stunk. And he pretended that he was doing a bit. That's why he stunk so bad on WATP. That was the start of all this. Like he was a guest on the show twice. Just like he does a show called Cumia's Cucks. If you go to his Twitter, Anthony Cumia and Compound Media is still in his banner of his Twitter. Like it's also his accomplishments. The people who are the worst to him are also the ones that he uses as his promotion.
Yes. I mean, the last 5 times Chad tried to call into Anthony Cumia when he was still at Compound, he just would not take his phone call. The one time he did, he just knocked him around for 10 minutes and whatever. Played with him like a cat playing with a mouse. It's pathetic. Chad's always been pathetic. What's the one redeeming thing about him? Like he does stand up for Nick Swartzen and he lost a couple pounds this year. Like, I mean, those are the 2 things he's got going for him. Yeah. Did he
made lanyards?
He made lanyards. True. He didn't make them.
You're a stand-up comedian, and your biggest highlight for the year is you lost 20 pounds. That's says a lot about your material, I guess, huh?
So wait a minute. Yeah, it's not a good Ying Wei, but yeah. So are you trying to give him any credit whatsoever for anything that happened involving the Kill Kevin thing? Because the lanyards, that would be part of it.
You talking to me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, sorry, I should say your name, huh?
What did you say? I wasn't listening to your question.
Okay, so it sounded like you were trying
talking
to give
me, so I kind of zoned out for a second. But if you
Cardiff.
directed the question, there you go.
Okay.
You're learning.
Contestant number 2.
Cardiff. Wow. What do you are you trying to give this guy credit for doing anything involving Kill Kevin, including making the lanyards? It sounds like you're trying to like help the kid out.
Well, he did bring the lanyards, and he bought new shoes. That's an accomplishment.
He did bring new shoes.
Went
In fact, those shoes are on the thumbnail for the show tonight.
Nothing funnier than a comedian in a shoe store.
I don't know if you've seen the picture of his face. He looks like what's her name? The lesbian daytime lady.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
perfect. He's a
very much like Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes,
exactly.
Not when she was hot.
No. Yeah. Tony Everready, $5. Quad. Cardiff refuses to condemn Shuley for befriending, employing, and enabling a pedo. This is why abuse continues. Silence is violence, Spud.
That is true. That is correct. Silence is violence. And I stand with the victims.
There you go.
Do you think Shuley kept paying Iso after he was found guilty? Do you think?
Sorry, yeah. What is this? Okay, what is this story that's out there?
So supposedly that according to Bob Levy, that Shuley found out that Iso, however you say his name, was arrested and for these charges.
Yeah.
And while he didn't appear on the show any longer or be affiliated with the show per se, he kept paying him he kept like a salary or whatever he was paying him. So he was giving him, I don't know, $1,000 a month or something like that.
We're expected to believe that Shuley gave somebody money that he clearly could have not given. That's
without a gun to his head.
Yeah, freely gave money. This is what we're supposed to believe is the big gotcha moment.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's bullshit. I don't buy it one bit.
If he said Shuley stopped paying him,
here's the story. Yes.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what the story would be. Yeah, he stopped paying him, of course.
I'm forwarding the narrative that Shuley is still putting money on his commissary in secret and is still supporting a pedo. And what do you all think of that? God damn it. That is the story.
Interesting.
Jacob Ryan S. Skull, wear ski mask. Thank you for the $2. Jacob Ryan S. Great show, Quad. Thank you, sir. We do appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Ski mask. No, he called in to see if I wanted him on, and I said, go have fun. Do something else. We got Cardiff. We don't need you anymore.
But I'm honest. I'm forthcoming. I'm telling you how it is. I take the road less traveled every single time because I want to be authentic in what I believe in. I'm not going to sit in Carl's wood paneling basement and agree with him. I'm not. I don't want to.
No, you're not.
Am I not in with the?
You'll never be there.
Yeah. First of all, that's quite a long drive from Florida to Rochester.
No, Carl has some very nice things. He doesn't want Chad in the house.
Yeah, just what he needs, a drunk passing out and breaking all of his knickknacks or whatever the fuck his trinkets and shit he has.
Mom, wife, this is why we can't have nice things.
Yes, mom wives are very fragile. You can't. Plus, Chad might have he might try to put the moves on her because he's wasted all the time. You know how drunk guys are.
And you can see what I've got underneath my pants.
But yes, I'm sure, like you said, Carl wouldn't invite him in the first place, so it's a non-issue.
And Carl's had a pedophile in his basement, but he wouldn't have Chad.
Yeah, don't forget. Never forget.
Never forget.
Once you've had a couple of like opossums in your basement, you don't really let them come in anymore.
Would any of us really let Chad come into our house or our apartment? I don't know. Like, unless everything is like, you got to have everything locked up and you got to watch him like a hot, you got to like go in the bathroom with him, make sure he's not going through your medicine cabinet.
How else can I implement the castle doctrine? Like, there's no other way to do it. He's got to come in first.
No, don't say
I don't
that on
know.
your show, dummy.
I'm
That
a
was a
dummy. That's
joke.
why I say that stuff. It's a
No, but
joke.
now you've premeditated it, dummy.
I didn't mean it anytime.
He was
YouTube's terms of
kidding.
service. I
We
didn't.
was clearly kidding.
I wasn't talking about for YouTube. I was talking about for the legal case, for the
Later.
trial. They're gonna pull this video.
The crazy lawyers know we was
Good
kidding.
thing I will. Yeah, I'm gonna go cut it out as soon as the show's over, though. So we're good.
Fucking
Clip
lawyers.
it out. Yeah, nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped that.
Yeah. Mrs. Doom, go to bed.
The cool kids? Cool. Yeah, I want to hang out with the isotopes. Sounds like a good time.
In all fairness, I mean, we all want to hang out with the isotopes only for one reason: to get a little closer to Lucy Tightbox. That's a fact.
Yeah. Yes.
Before we go any further, we do actually have a real new co-host, Jodie B. Jodie Bananas. Welcome. How are you tonight, brother?
Hello, Quadfather. How are you?
I'm lovely.
Who's this homo?
I like his ASMR voice that Jodie
Yes.
B has. Very
Yeah.
soothing.
I like you to feel me way down deep in your testicles.
No, I wasn't thinking
In your-
that. I just thought that was a nice voice. Stay away from my balls if you don't.
You're
mind.
welcome.
Thank you.
You can put all those things in my ear holes. Anything you want, buddy. I
Show's
love it
really
all.
going downhill.
Oh,
Last
hello,
minute or so.
Cardiff.
I'm
Shut up.
feeling suddenly very tired and want to go to bed.
I love you.
Shut up.
Chocolate
Uh,
vanilla.
Holy
Mimic.
Christ.
Shit, it's mimicry. Speaking of mimicry, we're going to get into some of that here in a minute too. But Jodie B, I've heard these rumors that possibly you indeed are Cardiff on your free time.
No, I'm way funnier than Corndiff.
Not really.
Yeah, but still.
No, that Corndiff is a hack.
Cardiff did the best interview of Chad out of anybody. We'll have to give him that much credit, though. Coach Sauce, $5. Just hope Aaron agreeing to a plea deal isn't the big news that would be very lame. That is the big news, dude. Hate to tell you. But yeah, he gave out the details, which we'll watch at the end after Carter leaves because he doesn't want to hang out with us for the entire show. He's kind of picky that way.
Like us that much.
Big time.
Leave it alone.
But yes, he did agree to a plea deal. He gave out the specifics of it tonight on his
Oh, did he really?
evening show. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, it's not that big of a barn burner. So it's a misdemeanor and $50 fine, no probation, go on your merry way. That's what he says. I mean, in time we'll find out if that's
We'll
true.
find
But
out.
$50. How much
tonight-
do they charge for parking tickets in Minnesota?
Well, that
or
was what
Wisconsin?
that was what the misdemeanor was. He got charged with a parking ticket.
Yeah.
He parked someone's picture in
Nude
front
picture.
of someone
That's
else.
right. That's right.
The pretty
was revenge
antisocial
parking.
ladies must be in shambles right now. That they were all in on this thing. I thought they were going to fly out there for the trial of the century. But
Damn.
no,
Who-
Moody, Melton, the pretty antisocial, Ethan Ralph, they were all talking about flying out there and doing that. So that's
now it's like
not
a
joke.
jaywalking
$50
penalty.
Who
for
would
him.
have thought this would turn into revenge parking? It was crazy.
He makes that in like 3.5 hours, guys. He's going to be
Exactly.
over that in no time.
One goal and he's done.
And
What is this and who put it up there?
well, I did Quad, and if
Okay.
I could explain,
You
as
want to
Chad
bring
is
it up
saying,
now or
no, just let me set it up first. But as
Yes,
Chad
sir.
is explaining how, he doesn't want to hang with Carl and the potato and the puppet and OJ. I do have a clip backstage of what happened when Chad got a link to, I believe this was a Bedabbling Live on a Saturday morning, not too long ago. So you can put it up. Now, what I should say is I sent him the link, but I sent him a link to another StreamYard that I set up.
I can't
So-
hear anybody.
And I
Just
put-
I'm just a mud shark.
And I put the show up as he. So anyway, Joey C didn't fall for it, but this is what Chad did.
Yeah.
It's not up, by the way.
It's the equivalent of a trap door open underneath his feet, huh?
Yeah.
What a dickhead.
There you
oh, there we go.
This is so Chad doesn't want anything to do with any of us, but he got a dinosaur costume to come on Bedazzled Live.
But maybe the single stupidest clip ever made.
I can't hear anybody.
Mhm.
I'm just a mud shark.
Got voices. Got a character ready.
I'm just a mud shark.
Looks like a T-Rex.
I can't hear anybody.
You are a tricky potato, Cardiff.
You guys don't want me on the show.
It's a funny idea.
I'm not invited to Detroit.
Like I said, Joey C.
Hmm.
didn't fall
Carl
for it.
doesn't like me.
This is like second grade trunk or treat right here, for fuck's sake.
Did you say drunk or treat?
Trunk or, yeah, it's only drunk or treat. Exactly. Yes, thank you.
So that was Chad not wanting to come on the show, not wanting to hang with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all.
You thought he was going to get you, Cardiff?
totally
But
didn't
you
want
got
to.
him instead.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa, a dinosaur. Oh, got
Oh,
me.
no.
Got me.
So yeah, that's the best you could do is find a velociraptor head instead of an actual shark. What a loser. Jacob Ryan S. Dan, what's up, dude? You into man hands though?
Oh, he wants to jerk you off, Dan.
I guess. Yeah, man hands are cool with me. That's all good.
I don't think he's going to like it, but after about 5 minutes, you're going to know. You're done.
Can you
I
just
think.
make sure you use some Jergens, Jacob? Can you just go? I don't want let's not
These-
too much friction. I don't want to bleed or
These-
anything.
Are these accountant man hands or longshoreman man hands? I mean, there's a difference.
Can you take off any rings before you get started? Just
Let's be
go
honest.
easy on it.
Let's be honest. Who else is going to know how to handle the thing better than another dude, right?
Yeah.
That's true. Very
Yeah,
true.
as Stuttering John said to Mammy recently, he was like, "No, I don't want a lady jerking me off. I'd rather do it myself because I know how to get myself off quicker."
Yeah, pretty solid line. Way more practice.
I'm sorry.
Did she at least give John a handy in that car? Like, what was that whole thing? Cardiff, you probably know
After
more
the-
about this than anybody.
No,
What-
I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm
yeah.
completely out of the loop. I'm waiting for the video on Friday.
Okay. Yeah, because it was weird that they were in a car together. Her husband's nowhere to be seen. She flies down to Florida. She's in a car with John, driving around, videotaping. I mean, I've seen a lot of pornos that started out very similarly. So, like, what was the quid pro quo going on in that situation? She was just driving him around. It's very bizarre. So I hope he got a
cash in
handy
all
at
his
least out of
bottles.
it.
I'm not sure why she would put herself in that situation.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of like investigative murder shows that start that way too,
Yeah.
Dan. So it could have
Yes,
went one of
that
two
too.
ways.
It seemed
She's
more like
probably
a rape.
she's probably like, I already have herpes. Why not? Fucking
Yeah.
Oh
just
no,
one more
please don't
Stuttering
rape
John.
me in your van.
I thought there was puppies in here.
But what that mouth do though? Nick in Fort Wayne, $2. Thank you, sir. Chad appeared on PDP, Point Devil Point, to discuss Stuttering John, not kill Kevin. No. Okay, good point. Good point, Nick in Fort Wayne. I think you actually are correct on this. But I think
is-
he actually. Okay, yeah, for the Cape Coral
Note,
gig
yes.
getting canceled.
And the gig.
There you go.
Again, not
Good
John.
call.
Wasn't John. Chad's a liar.
Yes.
But thank you, Nick in Fort Wayne.
welcome.
Also, Nick in Fort Wayne, $2. Dan's
Talk to
mail
yourself.
order bride has man hands.
I'll have you know I met my wife on Bumble. I did not order her in the mail. So, Nick,
Yeah.
you're wrong.
You would have had to
Yes.
pay a whole lot of money for shipping. I've seen pictures of her.
Yeah, they
You
have
would've
to
got a
stab
Ukrainian
holes in the
one.
box. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Those Ukrainians are going cheap right now, even with the inflation we got.
But yes, so there's a lot of people
There's
on
tariffs,
the
though.
Hackverse Anonymous subreddit who don't understand depth of field with photos. So when something's closer to the camera, it looks bigger than it may appear. So because I took a picture of my wife holding a drink, it looks like she has man hands because they're unclear on how geometry works. But that's okay.
You think the
very
best
nice.
tactic is to attack the trolls, saying that their knowledge of photography is lacking. That you think is the best way to.
Well, I'm
take
hoping
this
that
on.
the next post will be about like a geometry lesson for the Hackverse Anonymous people. They can work on depth of field, classes. For
If I
for
ever
the next
get
post.
attacked on Reddit, I am definitely going to go after their math skills. There's no question about that. I think that's
You
the
get
best.
ACDC, $2. Nice podcast, stupid. Meet me in Edison Park, Chicago. Let's fight. I like this guy's attitude, and he's called a lot of people out to a brawl, and I don't think y'all should fuck with
I
him.
was saying, if that's his real picture, I think I'm going to pass ACDC. You look like you look like you work out at the gym
Yeah.
a lot. I think
I
I'll
think he
pass
would
on that.
use
Have sex with you, Dan, and there's nothing
he
you can
would
do
use
about
you for a
I'd
condom.
be happy to have a beer with you in the north side if I'm in Chicago, but I don't think I want to fight in Edison Park if that's
I
It'll
bet
be
he could pull the dents out of a car pretty good, though. Just
it.
saying.
Put a few in your bumper, if you know what I mean.
Maybe, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Meet me
He'll
in Edison
pick
Park.
you
I'm
up
gonna
on the
fuck
north
the
side.
shit out of you, NPS. It's like, okay, I think I'll pass ACDC. I like.
No, thank you.
Could you just pop my back? I'll let you fuck me if you pop
Yeah,
my back
yeah,
first. 'Cause
yes.
not a lot of people can do that.
It's the same motion
Yeah,
necessarily.
you got to pick me up, and after that,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
sure, whatever, dude.
Do the old cross arm. I used to do that to guys
Put in
a
a
lot.
chiropractor.
Cornhole.
Yeah, you're a professional at popping your back, Quadfather.
Why you
Got
gotta
him.
make it? Why,
That's insensitive.
I'm
Jim,
not
really-
gay. I just cornhole other guys.
cornholing is fine, and it's a great game to play too with your friends. Cornhole.
Whoever named that game, really.
Jacob Ryan asked $2. Show the picture Dan posted of his wife's hands. No, we're not, dude. That's very mean. She has lovely hands, and so what explains the chest though, Dan? I don't think that's a field of vision thing, is it?
The chest?
I was trying to be nice and polite
I
and
see
not
what
just
you're
say
saying. Oh, okay.
knockers.
Listen, people, I'm sure Dan is a horrendous piece of shit. We all hate him, but his wife is probably a lovely person. Leave her alone. Attack
Yes,
Dan.
she
He's
is.
a piece of shit.
I have an unrepentant piece of shit. My wife is a lovely woman. Thank
Leave her
you,
alone.
Cardiff.
You're welcome.
And
Cardiff really is a peacemaker. I have to give him credit.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Fucking homo.
All right,
Jodie
back to,
DJ.
Yeah,
Dude,
fuck you
if I
too.
ever try to make peace again, good fucking people, assholes.
Corndiff is a 3D printing nerd. Does this guy look like a nerd?
Yes.
Well, he still isn't Corndiff.
Thanks a lot, Stevie Loser.
You do look like a little bit of I mean, literally like the movie The Nerds. I think they actually had a scene where they're all hanging out dancing in nerdy ass get up like you got going on right now.
Members only chat, everybody.
Oh, this was the
Members
best.
only
I'm
chat.
sorry. This was the best. This was the best thing Chad did. This was I am so fucking desperate move. The most desperate of desperate moves. What he did today with his members only.
Well, that's just
Open up your tabs. Sign up for
That's-
memberships now, right? It's members only.
No,
The rest of the show.
membership tab.
No. Just watch. Just if you haven't seen this, just watch.
Why? Just because I want to. I want to shame all you fuckers into getting heckled by Melton
He did this
and
for
his fans. His
to
big
shame
bad
people. He did this to shame people. Members only chat is to shame people. Please play. This is for shame.
I hope it worked. It's a foolproof plan.
Yeah, so I mean, we could explain it a little bit, but yeah, the Melton and the Chad crossover. So yeah, Melton gets really mad if you watch Chad, but vice versa, right? So he's trying to keep the Melton people out of his chat.
Yes,
because he doesn't like mean comments, right?
No, but what he's saying is, if they really want to comment, they'll pay.
They'll pay.
And that's shameful for them to give him money to do this.
Shame.
But don't worry, he's got a solution.
fans. They're so bad. They're so fucking crazy. But the cool thing about the members only chat is I made a new tier.
Oh,
Just for chatters.
oh.
It's $1.99 tier.
And as we saw earlier in the clip we played before,
Her hands are so big that when she waves hello, the Northern Hemisphere experiences an eclipse. Ba-dumps.
Got her.
He cut me off guard there.
Well,
That
how
was
dare you.
skip the line.
It's a
I
live
think he did.
chat experience.
That's funny.
So he made a new membership tier to do members only
very
chat.
much like who's. Very much exactly like who's. Same price and all.
$1.99. Who did you? I don't know.
Melton
So
has
he's guilting
$1.99
the
level.
people that just
Yeah.
people that just want to watch the show. It's like it's $1.99 admission if you want to be able to put a comment. You got to pay to play. It's kind of gay.
And he referred to the chat a few times in this episode as the free chat. I'm even going to look in the free chat, but no, everyone there has paid you, Chad. Everyone in that chat has given you money.
Yeah.
Retard.
He's trying to get rid of dollar blackjack in the casino. Like now they're all 10. There's no low limit anymore.
Oh, those are the best.
Yeah.
They're all night.
50 cent $1 table. Is that what
Beloved Chatter has a comment I just want to call out. He said, if Chad does Ray DeVito show tonight, that's 4 shows for Chad today. Chad said on his little walkabout, which I saw before I started here, and he shut it off right as this show started. So Chad, you're probably watching right now. Hi, Chad. He said he's mad at Chow because Chow did a show with Lil Mir and Ski Mask, and Chow basically told Chad to pound sand. I'm not doing the Ray DeVito show today. So Chad was blaming Chow for backing out on it. So Chad's a little butthurt at Chow on top of the chatters, on top of me, on top of Shmuel and Rob Saul and everybody else he named in this show. He's got. It seems like he has a beef with everybody. Melton. Is there anyone that Chad doesn't have a beef with? I guess KB is probably
These
the only
people
one
all
left.
piling on. Is that what you're saying, Dan?
Yes, a lot of piling on. So yeah, so Chow is he's also upset at Chow for canceling the Ray DeVito show. So just a little background on that.
It's really weird logic, though. You can't pick a fight with everybody in the bar and then expect to not get your ass kicked a few hundred times.
Well, as we know, Chad has gotten a black eye for acting out in bars. So it's not like it hasn't happened. He knows about it. I have a feeling some lady probably punched him in the eye. They're like, "What? You're disgusting. Get away from me."
Punched him in the eye with a cock.
Thank you, Carter.
I mean, it is kind of funny you say that because coincidentally,
I got hit in the face with a dick.
There you go.
He has admitted
Who
it.
hasn't? Who hasn't?
Exhibit number 1.
Who hasn't?
You need to get a goalie mask or something.
Yeah. It's very, very, very affordable.
And if you're in the mood to gift, you can look like you're a cool guy. Taking care of the
So what
community.
Chad's done, though, what Chad has done with this $1.99 tier on YouTube. Now, Quad, you're stupid, so you might not understand what I'm about to explain.
Oh, shit. Get some paper, Quad.
But maybe Jodie B can get his friend who lives with him to explain this to him.
Yeah.
He's now taken all those people. I mean, the 7 people that gifted him between 1 and 5 memberships at a time.
Mm-hmm.
He's now taken all those people from giving him 1 to 5 $5 memberships. They are now giving 1 to 5 $2 memberships. So what he's successfully done is cut down his profitability immensely because far less people are going to buy the $1.99 membership.
Why would they?
Than would be gift.
Why would you get the $5 membership if you can get in with the $1.99? Exactly. Well done, Spud. Very good call out. Chad did not get an MBA like Ray DeVito. Clearly, he did not pass Business 101.
No more cheers. Yeah, this ain't no Ozzy Osbourne over here. Look what you did.
And I hope when he goes to correct this because he realized it didn't work, he ends up like Joey C and deletes all his membership.
Yes, yes. Ayla crushes $3,000 of his own money overnight.
Pisses it away because he's trying to up the price of the other membership. Well, this one's $1.99. I'll make the $4.99 $6.99. That'll oops.
I feel like this is an old timey saying, isn't it? Cutting off your nose to spite your face. Like that's literally what he just did.
Cutting off your lip to spite your mouth. That's
how long do you think it'll take him? How long do you think it'll take him to convince himself that he will not make it up on volume? Because all the people will just switch to the lower tier. and anybody who comes on will go to the lower tier.
So yeah, by the way, anybody, G-Rob, anyone in the audience that is subscribed to the Chad Zumock Sit Down Zumock show, please do not set up for auto renew. And when you get to the renewal date, renew at the lower tier, the $199. We're going to save you $3 a month now, guys, and you'll still be able to be in the chat and get almost all the same things you would as a regular member. And hell, if you want to gift members like you're usually, so Stephen Bravo, we're going to save you $3 every time you gift a membership now, Stephen Bravo. So congratulations.
Let's be honest. No one's going back to watch Chad's show. The only point to be a member is watch it. It's got to happen live, or no one's. There's not rewatchability. There's no rewatchability.
Isn't it just to talk shit to him?
You'll go to the archives, Spud, and go back and watch like one of the classic Chads from June of 2024.
Go back and do it. Go back and find his video when he had Kevin Nash on his show. It has 400 views. Like he fucking calls you out. Yes, you are a pathetic loser piece of shit. That's clear.
Thank you.
But he also is a pathetic loser piece of shit. He gets 400 views on his stuff.
Yeah.
And I had Kevin Nash in it. If Nice Podcast Stupid Dan had a video with Kevin Nash, it would do better on Nice Podcast Stupid
You have at
channel
least 435 views.
Yes, clip it, Doom.
Thank you. Thank you, Cardiff.
You're
Thank
still
you
a piece of shit.
Checks in the mail. Thank you.
Yeah,
I am.
Your wife's
No,
lovely,
I go back and look at Mondays with Mazurs all the time. I'm constantly going back in the archives.
Go back and find my episodes on Chad's show. Go back and find those. I bet you won't.
I was thinking about something today. Do you guys know there's a show called Punch Drunk Sports? You ever heard of that?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Zumock was on that show at one point. Yeah. I never listened to any of that. I don't know how. I think it's Ari Shafir and Sam Tripoli.
Yes.
I'd be curious to know how much they beat him up in the course of that show. I'd have to go back and check some of that out.
I think I pulled a couple of them.
Yeah.
I think Ari lost Chad's phone number a while back. I think it's like, yeah, you want to not text this Chad Zumock character anymore.
Yeah, no, it's they
a lot of
replaced
people
his
lost
name
his
and
phone
everything
number
on the logo, like where it used to say Chad Zumock. It's got the other guy's name now on the So swept his ass right.
So they just covered his name up and put a new name over. I like
absolutely.
That. Jacob Ryan S. and Ski the Link. Yingwei is too comfortable today. No, Ski can't come on. He's plastered drunk by now because he was been drinking all day. So he's in bite his tongue off mode right now. Maybe not.
What's Frankie McDonald up to? Can we call him up and ask him if he likes to ass or titties?
Link. He's got the link. He gets the link every show pretty much.
All right.
It's great when he called him the other day. He was at that billiard hall, smashed out of his mind. That was a classic Frankie.
Oh, drunk Frankie.
Now that I would tune in.
All you get with that tier is the chat. $4.99 get your members only show. Other perks, shout outs. You also get a free super chat with that.
Wow. And there's more.
A free super chat. What is he talking about? What free super chat?
You get the member
You get your monthly free super chat, man, for $1.99. Hell yeah!
Oh,
your membership.
He calls that a super chat? Yeah, a free super chat. What?
He's stretching. He's trying to find some type of benefit.
I've just never heard anyone call it a free super chat before.
No show you've ever watched has had to sell the monthly membership chat. Nobody has ever used that.
We are giving free chat memberships, chats away, man. You get a free one every month, bro.
Nobody has the low self-worth of Chad to bring that up. As please give me money every month and you'll get to do this. Send me a green message.
He's either a genius or a complete fucking retard. Like, I haven't made up my mind yet on this decision.
Are you serious?
I'm leaning in a certain direction. I know that at this point.
Yeah, so I wonder how many of these he's gonna do now, just monthly.
Can we talk about that Fernum thing, the GoFundMe that Chad always promotes? Has anyone confirmed that that's a real person? I have my suspicions.
Cardiff, you've been
anyone know about
this?
I've spoken directly to Fernum only through DM. So I don't know.
Okay.
I have I'm looking at Fernum for a couple things, but we can't talk about it just yet.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to be like
chat.
the evil guy that says that like this guy's faking an illness or anything. God, God be with him if he's got a real illness. But it seems like Chad promotes it a lot. I don't know that Chad's ever donated to it, or maybe he has donated that I don't know about. But it seems like something Chad, if let's just say, let's put it this way, let's play like in Minecraft. If Chad were to maybe come up with a scheme to make a little extra money on the side, GoFundMe seems like a one way that you might go in Minecraft, maybe.
In Minecraft, of course.
Minecraft.
I don't think Fernum's a Chad sock account, but I do think Fernum is one of Chad's trusted spies, confidants.
Seriously. Oh, yeah. So I did know today that on MLC, Chad and Kevin Brennan got a text at the exact same moment from one of their sources, like a TM Zumock situation. It was just, but I have to assume it's one of these main dudes that's buddies with Leo Gunn or someone like that, right? Bubba, Borgo. Like, there's a short list of dudes it could be, I think.
Gustav, Borgo.
Probably that cuck beloved chatter.
Yes, cuck. Exactly. Beloved chatter, $2. His studio equals family room. Cool apartment, Chad. Dude,
do you think the chicks when he brings them home back to the studio apartment, they see the Z-Man thing on the wall? Do you think the panties drop when they see that, or we're doing it on the wall?
Immediately.
Well, they're unconscious when he drags them in, but after that,
you're him.
Do you think he still has that cattle prod in his apartment? Do you think he still has that tucked away for a special occasion?
Evidence.
You mean his rape kit? If you will.
Look,
actually a branding iron. He hasn't put Mark the Z-Man on a gal in a while, but that's a calling card. Just heats it up with a Bic lighter.
Don't threaten me, beloved chatter. Don't threaten me. Listen, here's the thing about Chad. This is what I think my biggest thing with Chad is. This is what bugs me the most about him. This is what makes me go after him. This is my motivation. Ray DeVito is a loser comedian. That's a fact, Jack. We agree with that, correct? Everybody around the room.
Ray DeVito's
Cleveland middler, slow, open micer. Next question.
He accepts his lot in life and he's making the best of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make fun of Ray DeVito for that.
Yeah.
But Chad is in the exact same, if not lower position, and thinks that he can take shots at Ray like he's above him, like he has any type of power over him or any type of position over him.
Chad thinks he's a really tall midget. Like he's 3 inches taller than the other midgets, and so he's the king of midgets.
And just for him to go after Ray when they are exactly, if he's not punching laterally at Ray, he's punching up. Like Ray is probably more successful than him and funnier than him as a comedian.
Yeah.
But
he got to be on the Lewis and Zach show recently, Ray
He
DeVito.
did.
So
Why
Chad
isn't
doesn't
Chad
get
on
those kind of opportunities.
It's weird.
I think in Atlantic City, when Ray was like, yeah, $200, I'll do 5 minutes. Yeah, duh. And then they offered Chad $1,000 and was not willing to get up in front of like just people that are friends and do a set. It said a lot. It screamed insecurity. Like so much insecurity that he was incapable of, because he knew if he was going to bomb, and Ray already did good. So it was set in stone. He was going to bomb and suck, and everyone was going to laugh at him. They're going to laugh at you.
I don't follow Chad and Ray a lot. Like, I know they've been on shows like Brennan's show and stuff, like, but have they ever gone shot for shot? Like, is Ray at least?
Dude, they used to live together. They used to be roommates at one point. I mean,
no,
like, they have a history.
They went head to head on MLC podcast.
I feel like it should be a good show.
roast.
Like if Ray grew a fucking sack and anytime
They did a
Zumock
roast.
said some shit, Ray DeVito was just like, "Go fuck yourself. We're literally the same person, you cunt." Like it could be good content.
They are,
I guess.
The only difference is Ray's willing to drive a little further, but yeah, other than that, I think they're pretty much the same guy. I think New York City money's a little worse than Tampa, but also Tampa doesn't have as much work. Therefore, they're probably just equal.
But again, it's Chad just like John. It's not funny that Chad's a broke loser in Tampa. That's not funny. What's funny is that he pretends that he's not a broke loser in Tampa, and he's above all of this, and he's winning somehow. The delusion that he's winning somehow is what's fascinating with this idiot. Fuck you, Tio Hank.
Yeah.
Written Asylum, $2. Can you instead send the link to Faggot Sayer? Yes, of course we could do that. Oh, wait, no, he's already been here 20 times. Haven't you had enough of that guy yet? Come on, people. Grow up. The F slur is not funny. Those people don't deserve that. Just because it's Trump's America, you guys are all assholes.
It is a very interesting point. Like these comics, they get to a point where they've done comedy for 15 plus years and they use that as like a badge. Like, I've been this, that, and the other. And it's like, yeah, but like other people do it
broke
for 15
loser
years.
for 15 years.
That's what I'm saying. Other people do it for 15 years and then like they have TV shows and stuff. Like you're just hanging out in, a duplex. What are you doing, man?
Chad came up with people like Whitney Cummings and like Ari, people like, I mean, like if you listen to some of the people he knew, Bert Kreischer, I think he came up with.
Yeah.
Like these are guys that are like in arenas and have TV, like you said, TV shows, movie deals. And Chad is living in a studio apartment, opening for
a pedophile.
Dan, that's not Chad's fault. That's somebody else's fault. It's Patton Oswalt's fault. It's Bert Kreischer's fault.
The tree's fault.
The tree's fault. It's the sponsor's fault. It was her fault. The unstable woman that I told to offer so. It was her fault.
She made me like stalk her and stuff. Like I didn't even want to stalk her.
The guy whose credit card I stole. It sucks.
Like,
the veteran at the VA whose credit card I took. It's his fault.
That guy was a real jerk. You guys don't even know, dude. Like that guy, he deserved to have his wallet stolen. He was a piece of shit.
He might have been. I mean,
for a Vietnam vet, like I don't even believe any of his Nam stories, dude. Like,
I don't even think you know anything about dogs.
I don't believe you. What's a Viet Cong anyway? Welcome to the stage, F Slur Sayer. What say you, F Slur Sayer?
Yeah.
Faggot.
Jerry. On that note, I must leave. I can't take that language. No, I got to go.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Cardiff. I wasn't even. Oh, Jesus. I'm so good at this. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, except for the YouTube part. I think that's all. Shit. No, it's all correct. Yeah. You've been on here since you've been off of YouTube. That's actually a surprise. How long have you been off of YouTube, Cardiff?
I don't know. Was that in the summer?
Jesus. No. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the
time
summer.
flies.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Whatever.
Yeah, but
Fuck
anyway,
you.
everybody. Sorry.
You hear me, YouTube? Fuck you. I'm here.
Wow.
I dare you, YouTube. Take this channel down. I dare you.
No.
Anniversary.
Another step closer to Rumble. See you soon, Cardiff.
Flip it to him.
He
Rumble
fucking
roulette.
got you.
Yeah, everybody follow Cardiff on Twitter. And of course, go give him a fucking subscribe on Rumble. All of you losers.
Hackmania.com. If you're coming, use promo code CUM.
Already.
CUM.
CUM. Do it.
Come already, for Christ's sake.
Hell yes.
Hackmania is going to be a blast. With or without.
Yeah. Guess who gets to meet his hero, Cardiff Electric?
Who?
Quadfather gets to meet you. And guess what I'm going to do when I see you? We're going to
suck your
fucking
dick.
leg wrestle. No, after
No, you're doing that with Tukey. I'm not doing that. I will not be part of that. I refuse. I don't touch your feet.
Derek, I would wrestle you so fucking hard. I'd throw you into a
ableist.
Yeah, you got it.
Ableist.
Jerry.
Well,
thank you very much for coming on, Cardiff.
Great show. Great show. You guys are the best.
Yeah, we'll continue going after Chad. You keep continuing going after Chad, and someday we will really actually break this motherfucker. Yeah.
I don't want to break him. I want to watch him break. That's the difference. I don't want to break him.
That seems
so. I can take credit for it when it happens.
Just like you did it to John. You might as well take Chad down too. But I just want to watch the breaking. I'd rather watch him. I loved watching John. I'll be honest, but I'm gonna get all weepy-eyed here. Watching John stepping on rakes that he planted for me to step on. That's what I enjoy the most.
Don't
That is the
forget
moment.
that Mr. Quad also gave Joey C a heart attack. So I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
has taken out.
I put him in a coma. I put him in a coma.
Comer.
I definitely. KB says, "K, bye."
Not a fan. I
Bye.
thought we were
Bye-bye.
friends. I thought we were friends. I've had breakfast with this woman, and now you're not
She don't
friends.
even care anymore.
Don't
She's
care.
done
Have
with
you done for me lately?
All right. Later, gentlemen, and Dan.
Bye,
You're the man.
Spud.
Thank
Got
you,
him.
Potato.
Hope to see you soon.
Bye,
Shut
Carter.
up.
Potato
I'll see you
World
very soon.
Order.
It was real.
You gonna leave or what?
He's still here.
It's turning it off.
Do you want me to
still
kick
here.
you?
Who
All
gives
right.
a shit? Who gives a fuck?
He's not leaving.
Black people.
He's gone now.
All right,
That
now
was
we can
me,
talk
so.
shit all we want about him. This is gonna be much
What a
better.
potato.
Wouldn't it be funny if the camera kicked back on and it was just Cardiff standing there butt naked, like the screen off, no mask, no filter?
No background, nothing.
Oh my god!
With a potato filter on his cock. Yeah, that would be great. Bring him back on.
American dream.
Jerking a potato. Sorry.
Sour
Oh,
cream
fuck.
shooting out of a potato.
Fuck, you guys didn't see nothing. You hear me?
Yeah, can you guys take that episode down?
Yeah, listen, you don't understand. A potato gets lonely.
Well, hell, now that Potato Guy he's a Gabby son of a bitch. And maybe now that he's gone, we can get through this clip eventually.
Advantage and be a part of it.
It does.
These shows are supply and demand, guys. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now.
And demand is low.
Yes.
So supply
Economics,
aplenty.
microeconomics lesson from Chad Zumock, MBA scholar. Supply and demand.
The more you know.
So it's pretty simple. If you don't contribute, I do less shows. It's just that simple. I have other things to do. I was doing this because there was a demand. There was supply and demand. But if you want to,
I have other things to do. We've
deliver food
never
for
heard this version of Chad before, have we? Like, we've never heard this.
I got stuff to do.
I got stuff to do.
The funny thing is, he really doesn't have anything else to do.
He does not.
He's
have
really bored, shitless.
thing. It's insane that he says shit like this. We know he doesn't have stuff to do. All right.
stick it to me, cool. I'll find other things to do. This fell upon me because of Steel Toe, Aaron Imholte, coming after me, trying to impress Carl and Cumia. So I fought back, and it was very profitable and cool. You guys wanted it. But as of late, you don't. That's fine. That's cool. That's fine. I'll just go do other things. I'll do the show once a week. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. It's that simple. Like, Carl and Melton need this. This is their livelihood. If they don't have their podcast, they're done. I have other.
Well, good thing they have a podcast and are killing it because it's working out well for both of them, Carl and Melton, who have been both, together they have, 30, 40 years of fucking podcasting. So, yeah. I think they decided this was going to be a living a long fucking time ago. And they're doing it.
To Melton and Carl's credit, they treat it like a business, right? They have set times. They deliver value. The biggest difference I think between Carl and Melton and Chad is they switch it up. They have new ideas. They have fresh things. If you've watched a Chad show, his 1:30, 2 o'clock show or whatever, it's 60% filler. He plays the same little video vignettes. He does the same. Here's my $100 sponsor list, and he plays the Star Wars thing, and then he does whatever Lisa from Perry Skincare. He plays her little thing. He plays the Stephen Bravo thing. He plays the Nick Swardson thing. He has like 30 minutes of filler that he does every show, every single fucking day. If you've watched one of his Chad shows, you've watched them all. It's so fucking boring and tedious, and that's why people aren't paying anymore, because they're like, what are we doing? Oh, we got the hype train. Okay, everybody throw your super chats in, your super tips. and it's just like it's all like it's steel toe-esque without like just coming on and begging, and it's almost even worse than steel toe in some ways, I would say.
Yeah, everyone's saying, yeah, it's a lot more than just that, but it's also, you know, he'll cycle through the pictures. He goes through the numbers, the ones and the twos. You know what I mean? He goes through the Anthony Cumia, the whatever, Carl, and then Chrissy and Ray and whatever, Melton, and then
Usual
actually
suspects.
Melton's not a Anthony ball washer, so apparently. So he didn't even make the list, but he still comes up in almost every show, just like Ray, who also. But yeah, he absolutely cycles through the same fucking boom, boom, boom. It's almost like he made a checkoff list that he just kind of like. It's on his fucking. It's probably on his screen, and he's like check, check, check. Same thing every fucking show. Except for maybe like a TM Zumock. Oh wait, no, that's the same every fucking show. He's got.
How much has he talked about this fucking Roadcaster? Like every day, he's like, "Oh, I'm getting the new Roadcaster Wednesday. The Roadcaster. Oh, fuck, I don't have my Roadcaster. Oh, I need my Roadcaster. I don't feel like dude. Everybody's got a fucking Roadcaster or a mixer. It's not that big of a deal. In fact,
I just got one last week. I've been podcasting for 9 years.
Yeah, so you don't even need one, right?
Did you talk about it for 9 years before?
No, I just got it. I'm starting tonight.
That's what I mean, though. Like you ordered it, it came 2 days later. You hooked it up and never fucking talked about it again. God damn.
He treats it like it's like a Nintendo he got for Christmas, and he's got to play Super Mario Brothers or whatever the newest game is. Like he's so obsessed with it, like a little kid. It's just a fucking device to do your fucking podcast. Who cares? You don't even need it nowadays. You just do it on YouTube Studio or whatever, StreamYard.
Oh, holy shit. You know what? My Roadcaster came preloaded with Chad's Zumock related sound drops like this one.
Not true, not true, not true, not true, not true.
Liar. Again. Liar.
Well done. There we go.
Black people.
Yeah.
It's from Australia. You know that. Sometimes when you get them out of the box, you got to reprogram them.
Yeah, I thought they say Abo down there. Something else. See, we got a true Canadian hero on our show that says
the black one.
Exactly. Fuck yeah, but yeah, okay. So everybody kind of has noticed. So if Chad doesn't have like a direct war to go after somebody, or if he doesn't have like a TMZ Zumock segment that lasts for like an hour, then he really does just go through the numbers like a checklist. And it's what we already covered it. But
here's my $20 sponsors. Here's a $100 super, like super team. Let me play the clip of the Isotopes, and I'll do a scroll. It's the same fucking shit every episode.
Here's Chrissy Mare's horse teeth. Here's Carl Clubfoot Carl. Oh, mandolin.
Does he still have a base of fans that give him money?
Yes.
I don't follow him. I mean, because
Ava and Doodle and God bless you, G Rob. Oh, she's actually a mod.
From Jersey.
From Jersey. Deadpool used to, but he doesn't do it much anymore. He's kind of dropped off a little bit. Like a lot of the people that were given money for a while don't do it anymore. That's why Chad is spiraling, because now it's Stephen Bravo does his one membership, and like 3 people, Miss Tay and like Ava and like one other person, and it's all like women now. It's like these middle-aged women that'll give him like $2 a piece, and that's all he's getting.
Rob.
That still just boggles my mind with people like him and Steel Toe and Stuttering John. These people that just have virtually no redeeming values, but there's still people that will continue to hand them over money every show. It's mind-boggling to me.
I assume they're just as lonely as they are.
Yeah, I guess
it's relatable. They go, I get it, man. I sit in my room and go crazy a little bit every night too.
That's a great take. God damn, I never thought about that. Chad's got like Chad constantly talking about how he's got all this shit going on. He's probably got the least out of ever. Like I highly doubt he's ever dusted his house once in his life. I highly doubt he says he does cook, and maybe he does because he's lost weight, but fuck. Yeah,
I envision Chad when he finishes his show. The show goes fade to black, and it plays off, and then he puts on "One is the loneliest number." It just plays on repeat all night long of just him sitting by himself in a room,
tying a noose,
tear rolling down his cheek. and a handle of vodka next to him.
The handle is there indeed.
Trying to figure out how to hang himself with his belt without making it look like Robin Williams.
Yeah. Looking up rope stores on Google, like, where's the closest rope store to here? The Rusty Stool store. Where's that at?
Red was here. Red was here.
How do I kill myself without making it look like autoerotic asphyxiation?
The funniest thing Chad Zumock could do is write a suicide note that just says JK on it when the cops show up. And they're just like, oh, this guy's hilarious.
Yeah.
He actually finally had a funny joke. About
the first time he had a laugh was when the cops came in and cut him loose from the raft.
Get funny or die trying.
Yeah, the cops are like, yeah, this
like that
this
old
guy's good. It's funny. Yeah, I like him.
That old commercial for the Barbizon back in the 70s. Be a model and just look like one.
This is kind of good timing there. Jim Jones, is it?
Oh, come on.
Kind of awkward timing. I'm not drinking.
All the cult leaders are in the chat right now. They're trying to recruit Chad to drink the green Kool-Aid at their next outing.
Cult leaders are circling. They're waiting for Chad.
Well, he's trying to get, like, anytime he gets a girl to come back to his house, I'm sure it's the same fucking thing. He's like, yeah, try that juice over there. It's good.
Yeah. No, I disavow this altogether.
It tastes chemically.
What is that?
Hey, Jody, the ladies in the chat really like your voice. I think there's some panties getting dropped. People are saying you should do an audio book, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome. Give Quad $1. I'll sing at your wedding.
And I'll make you holler. Holler.
Hello.
Yes. All right. God, we do
Quad,
really good. That's
Quad,
about all we're good at.
Quad, you know the most offensive thing about Jim Jones jokes? The punchlines.
Yeah.
Punchline. It's so long. Too. Takes forever to finally get your juice.
Where is that rim shot?
You're welcome.
We need it.
I like it. That's great. Jim Jones jokes for we're doing those the rest
Unless
of
you're
the
talking
show.
about the black guy, and in that case, I guess Ballin or whatever the fuck they say in Harlem.
Don't know that one.
He's a rapper.
Why? $5. Who, what, why? Thank you very much. Dan, YouTube won't let me super chat what I want to say about your wife's hands. Why do you think that is?
Because she has dick fingers.
Is that what that means?
Isn't that a 007 movie? Dick finger.
I gotta post more pictures of my wife's hands. They're like the moneymaker, I guess, for super chats.
Yeah, fuck the feet pics. Go for the hand pics, folks. She could have been a hand model. She could have been a hand model and sold like chainsaws and stuff. Oh shit!
You should get this bitch in a power slap.
Like
be a contender.
I'm Dan's wife
she
for
could sell
Husqvarna.
She could sell work gloves for.
Fuck yeah, dude! She's selling
the
ratchets.
Working man in your life, get them these fucking gloves. Oh shit!
Other things to do. I do stand up.
Only hands.
I have sound exchange coming in.
God damn. Well, all right. We are stopping the show immediately. Immediately. Only hands. Yes, you need to start with
only hands.
We both said it. That's a good fucking joke. Good job, King of all
this.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was like the third time. Everybody came parallel thinking, I think, on that one. But it is a great one. We should start an Only Hands site, and I guess my wife can be the pioneer of that. Seems like we'll make a lot of money.
Quad, you and me could do some weird like handicap Only Hands page, dude. We could fucking make out.
There are probably people out there that would eat that up.
Fucking arm wrestle.
Only quads.
That'd be sort of an offshoot from Only Hands.
Yeah. Just you holding yourself above a toilet in a handicap stall, like with both arms out.
I had a buddy in college that was really he was a weirdo, but he was really into amputee porn.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird markets out there.
I always thought they'd be more of a gay thing. Like I thought the idea of a pirate with like a stump leg fucking some guy in the ass would be pretty funny.
Sure. And did you go
These
ever
are-
go and check it out? Because I'm sure it's out there.
No.
Yar.
These are very niche markets. Yeah, very specific.
I
But
guess you get
I'm
like
sure
a
it's
peg leg that was shaped like a dick, but either way, like I don't see a lot of that.
Yeah. Me name is Cockleg.
Thank you, who, what, why. We do appreciate that, sir. All right, let's get back to this genius. Oh, okay. No, like, dude threw me off. We got to back it up a second here.
Long
'cause he
dong
fucking-
silver.
He fucking, yeah. You guys
Instead
are
of making
throwing me
people
off
walk
right
the plank, he
now.
just jams his leg in his ass.
I'm going
That
to
sounds
take
horrible.
Shiver me timbers. Arr.
Yeah. The punishment is to spend a night in my room. I peg you all night long.
Yeah, that's the ladies. Their punishment would be to hang out with Chad or Ray in their
Lord.
respective
I'm gonna be
rooms.
honest.
Either
If
one
my
of them.
choices were take a pirate leg dildo in the ass or hang out with Chad Zumock, probably
yeah,
gonna-
probably gonna take the.
I'm probably gonna be sailing the high seas, matey.
Yeah, baby.
Arr.
Sorry, Chad.
They don't have their podcast. They're done. I have other things to do. I do stand up.
I do stand up.
Yeah.
And I no, okay. So Carl and Melton, let's say Melton has a other job besides podcasting, and let's say Carl is very financially set because of the other stuff that he did before. I think he like swapped houses and whatever during the good times of the real estate market back in the day. He was flipping homes and doing well at it, if you will. But I do not think in Melton, whatever, like I said, I know the dude's got a day job even to this point. I don't even know if it's a day job. He does stuff other than podcasting to make money. He said it's like his second or third gig, honestly. So if that's the case, Melton's crushing it. And we know Carl's crushing it. We know he's got multiple homes. He's doing fine. Chad, not so much. Chad is what you would call destitute and poor, other than what? Like
Talentless?
if he depended on stand up to pay his bills, could he pay his bills? I guess that's the question.
If he lived outside.
In his car, like Ray,
Yeah.
if he lived in his car outside.
Almost, yes.
So he can't call himself like a professional comedian, right? Because he doesn't pay the bills with the money that he makes from stand up.
He could not. He could not. There's no fucking way he could. In
guess
fact, one of
semi-pro-
his
Kill Kevin
if you
was
get
he did- he
$1, it makes you a semi-pro, I guess. So he's a semi-professional stand-up.
if you get paid
comedian.
one time ever, I guess you're one step above an open micer. I got paid once. I got $50 at a gig one time. Yeah.
The theory with Kill Kevin was he did that because he was in charge of the money. He was the money man. He did that to get money so that he could fly out to New Jersey for Jim Florentine's Super Bowl party. Because if you put it all together, same weekend as Super Bowl Sunday, he was at the Jim Florentine. He'd been talking about going he goes every year because all his buddies are there. Mike Morris is there and some other Joey Diaz. And the cost of the flight, everything together, maybe, plus or minus about $1,000, transportation wise. And what was he going to make out of the Kill Kevin? $1,200. $20 times 6 tickets. And Chad was in charge of the money. And then mysteriously the event didn't happen. Now people got refunds, but
Yeah.
that's the theory. The theory was it was all basically his backdoor way of getting a free flight out to see Jim Florentine.
He loves backdoor things.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be
He's on
honest.
a
When you said
backdoor.
Jim Florentine, my mind went to a gym with a bunch of people that sound like Jim Florentine. So like while you're lifting weights, there's like, oh hey, gotta help you out with that. What do you put as a whole bar? What are you 5?
Dumbbells? What are you
Like
5?
a tribute show.
Just teabagging people.
A tribute show. It's just a whole bunch of guys.
I like it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, that's cool. You want to sign up your sister for a gym membership too while you're at it?
Want a timeshare?
Yeah.
All right. So if he
fucking
wasn't
fun.
podcasting, what else would he be doing? I would be doing stand up. Well, wait, do you do stand up in the middle of the day, like all the time? Like you could do stand up 7 days a week, like in the middle of the afternoon. Is that a thing?
He seems like he would clean pools. Like Chad Zumach's got pool guy
No,
energy.
no, I'm talking. He's claiming he already has a. I'm not saying we're looking for a new gig for him. He's claiming he has gigs. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Is like, what gigs are you speaking of there, Chadley? Let's see what he says. So the one thing he has is stand up. Let's see what else you got.
I have Sound Exchange coming in.
What the fuck is I have Sound Exchange coming in?
I need to like Google that. What is Sound Exchange?
Yeah, I need to get into it. If I'm making all these pussies wet, I need to get paid.
Yeah.
Sound Exchange.
Think about
let's
that.
see.
Whoa. I just saw your clown porn. You to hide your fucking search history, bud.
I'm just clowning around. What do you expect? What is Sound Exchange? Let's see. Provides products and services creators, enabling digital service providers to pay and report royalties. It also
What is he doing, like voiceovers or something? Like
what is this ad large? Like fucking for Keanu?
It's a nonprofit organization spun off. I was reading the thing there. Yeah.
Nonprofit organization. It was spun off is a sole organization designated by the U.S. Congress to collect and distribute digital performance Oh, so he thinks he's getting paid royalties from things he's done in the past on what audio?
Is it like the dry bar special?
What are you talking about? Dry bar and fucking when he was on the radio back in the
What
day?
does he think he is, Marconi or somebody? Like he started
hold on.
recordings on a telegraph or something he's getting paid for?
Quad, look up
royalties?
his fucking page. There's got to be a Chad Zumock page. Look up there and see what's posted on Sound Exchange. Oh, I hope it's commercials.
This all sounds like total bullshit to me.
Sound Exchange. Learn more.
Login. Let's see.
Search.
I guess.
Yeah,
this.
Yingwei's right. This sounds so phony. This sounds like one of those like you sign up for the thing and you know, it's like almost like a ML multi-level marketing, but it's for creators kind of thing.
Exactly.
Like fucking Indeed.
Nothing found. Nothing found.
Yeah.
Chad Zumock, you are nothing. You hear that? That's what.
I've started my own business selling candles.
Maybe he's selling like rap beats or something. Maybe he's making like beats on his camera, on his computer.
That boggles the fucking mind, folks.
Maybe
this guy has
really not Chad Zumock. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
God, I need the TMZ Zumock fucking drop right now. Breaking news. Chad Zumock is an absolute fucking liar about Sound Exchange.
What? In other news, Quadfather's gay.
Questlove, Debbie Gibson, and Chad Zumock are on the creator list for all the stars
together. They're going to do their own "We Are the World" campaign pretty soon.
Yeah,
for Trump.
Sun City. Was he part of the Sun City thing? Maybe.
Yeah.
Or
no more apartheid.
That's right.
Yama yama wea.
You know, there's other things I can do. I could just do more stand up.
I could do shadow.
I could focus on recording.
Once again, we're talking about the middle of the afternoon, right? Like when he's podcasting.
Is there a lot? Is stand up big at like 3:00 in the afternoon? Are there a lot of stand ups going on? It's kind of like strip clubs. Like there's like you don't really want to be at the strip club at like 1:30 in the afternoon. It's like really not the hot time for.
Even
Zumock,
food bar,
the Mud Shark on the center stage. Put your hands together for Chad.
In all honesty, the only time I ever really hung out at a strip club, there was a strip club right across the street from the place I worked at. And they had like $5 hamburger. It was a club sandwich and fries for like $5. Yep. It was fucking amazing. And whatever, you know what I mean?
But Quad, I'm with you, dude.
Absolutely did not go there for the whatever the
because Brandy, the 300-pound one-legged stripper, was up on the stage.
Literally, it was a good place to eat food, but yuck.
Hey,
whatever. I mean,
for an extra $5, I'll take out my eye.
How about a sandwich and a clam?
Yeah.
How about a fried something to dip your fries into? All
what
right.
They do, dude.
Speaking of MLMs, wouldn't it be funny if Chad started selling?
Don't smell that bad.
Imagine if he started selling like Tupperware or like Larry K or like dildos or something. Like, having, like,
driving
dildo
around in a
parties.
pink car. Yeah,
I was thinking Cutco knives, but dildos is way
Kirby
funnier.
vacuum cleaners.
Dildos might actually be a good one.
He's
He's probably got a lot of friends that want to buy dildos.
Excuse me, man. Before I start the hype train, have you heard about Electrolux lately? They make some amazing vacuum cleaners.
Bro, I'd be such a good dildo salesman. I'd come in your house like fucking Billy Mays, and I'd be like, no thing, no stretch, no stank, no problem. And I'd be fucking
Just
knocking
the
nails on the wall. and
excitement
shit.
on your face would sell everything. They would just see how much you were into it, and they would get into it too. I have
This is the slap twat. You got to charge it up for like 10 minutes, but it'll beat the shit out of you, dude.
You following me, camera guy? Watch this thing clean up.
Well, we know one thing. He could probably be like not a telemarketer. That's right. He can't talk.
No.
So no, he wouldn't be able to follow a script. 'Cause he
Jehovah's
can't
Witness?
speak.
Can't read
Go
so
tell
well.
people about God or whatever.
He can't read. He can't speak.
don't
No, like
read
he
so good.
flubs his lines all the time. He cannot speak. I don't understand how he can do comedy, because he must be able to like memorize lines to the point where he doesn't flub them. But I can't imagine, because we watch him do a podcast. He cannot complete a
He
sentence.
flubs every super chat. Like he can't say like
do a
common
super chat.
words.
Yeah, for sure. Have you guys ever seen him do one of his stand-up routines from beginning to end? I mean, can he do it from memory?
I've watched like
No?
his Kmart special thing. Yeah, I watched that.
I mean, did he do it? Did he do it justice?
Oh, the please clap. I watched the entire please clap. I watched Pat Dixon break down his fucking AC from last year. Yeah, it was miserable, dude.
Yeah.
Celibate.
Yeah,
Wait
I've
till
seen.
you're married. Like that shit is trash.
Yeah, I've
But
seen
then
really
you ask him
short
about
clips.
it, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I would never do my best stuff on that stage. Like, I knew people were going to record me. It's like, yeah, people should be recording you everywhere you go, and you should be like, yeah, dude, that's fucking
evidence.
I'm a headliner. That material proves it. But no, he does this other thing where he's like, yeah, dude, like I totally suck, and that's why I'm a middler. Like,
Right. Well, that's what I was going to say. Like I have done open mic comedy 3 times in my life. And I feel like when you go and you get the rush from doing that, if it didn't go well, I would crawl off in a hole, possibly put a gun in my mouth. Like I'd be like, I'm the worst. I fucking suck. Like that's how it would go. I think there is like a breed of people that just kind of have this, well, I did it attitude. They've heard enough people say like, oh yeah, you just got to keep going. And it's like, they're getting their fucking wires crossed. Like at a certain point, it's like, no, you have to do a little better if you actually want to get better at this. It's not just sometimes you win, sometimes you don't.
And if you haven't arrived by the time you're 50, you're never going to arrive. Like
Sure.
it's not happening. If you put in
What about
20
Ron
years,
though?
Yeah, what about Ron White? You're not either of those people.
What about the two that's ever fucking?
Those 2 guys are
succeeded later?
funny as fuck, and you don't write jokes. Like I don't understand how you plan on getting better and expect to get paid more or get more gigs. You know, it's your fault, dude. There's no other way around it. It's your fault. You fucking suck.
I have heard. Here's the other thing. Like I have heard Chad Zumock talk about side splitters. Like, oh, they're my family. Like those are my like really close friends in my family. I do think there's an element of that, and I've talked to even on Monday we had Jimmy Kirk on, and he was talking about that these people just all go hang out at the same bar. All the open micers. And it's like a community. They're all like-minded.
They're
all
worried that Chad Zumock is going
comedy.
to show up with a fucking AK-47 and shoot the club up one day. So they're like, be nice to Chad so that
Be
we
nice
don't
to
have
that guy.
to
He
pull a fire
seems like
alarms
a
one day.
loose cannon. He already stalked ladies, stole credit cards. You don't want to fuck with that guy.
that rap
Like,
sheet is eye-opening.
Damn. I don't want to steal from like the Joker because I think that whole situation was fun where he shot the TV host like in the middle of the thing. But like, if you were on stage as a comic and like you just decided that today was the day, that'd be a pretty good vantage point. You could probably get like 40 or 50 motherfuckers right in the chest. People would start running and shit. Like they wouldn't even know what was going on in Minecraft or whatever. If you were on stage, you were like, here's the punchline.
YouTube terms of service.
Here's the punchline. You reach in your backpack and you're just like, one Mississippi, pow, fuck you. The best seat in the house.
Horrible. Why would he use it? Why would he do that? I don't understand.
That's why they're nice to him, so he doesn't do that.
Chad, no!
Take my wife, please. And I would push her in front of me while I'm running out.
You're the last person that's ever gonna heckle me.
You're next. Don't laugh. You're next.
Oh wait, hold on.
It's over.
Hit the sound again for me, Quad.
All right, let me back it up.
Oh, I was saying the gunshot. Yep. Get her done.
You ever notice
you're stealing lines now, man? You can't
No,
steal
I would
a
never.
guy's tagline.
Just all the lines.
All right, we got 5 more hours of Chad Zumock to watch. So let's.
God. I'm gonna go pee and smoke. I'll be back.
No, you can't do either one of those things.
Shut
Grab
your
a
face,
Gatorade bottle and do it right there.
Oh, you just want to see my little wiener. Shut up.
I just might want to. Yeah, and you got a problem with that?
Doing the special and doing the special. Like I don't.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I got comedy to do. I got this special that I'm gonna do. Chad Zumock special, the next upcoming greatest special on YouTube. Which I don't even think
we were talking about supply and demand. There's such a high demand, right, for the Chad Zumock special. Everybody's been waiting with bated breath for Chad's new Is he on Netflix or is it a direct to YouTube special that he's releasing?
Not true. Not true.
You know it's going to be straight to what he can't sell it. Of course, it's going to YouTube. I mean, Brendan Shaw. Look how many guys have done a free YouTube special in the last 2 years. Fucking Shane Gillis is doing them. Big J Okerson's doing them. Like nobody's charging for fucking specials anymore. You know why? Because they're not fucking special. Specials aren't special. Back when the top 5 comedians were doing one special every 7 years, they were special.
Yeah.
Louis C.K. was putting one a year out because he's actually the best comedian in the world. That was special. Anything Chad Zumock puts out, please clap.
Do you have to sign up for the $199 tier to be able to view the special? Is that?
It's about what it's fucking worth.
He's going to come up with a new 99-cent tier for that, actually.
Yeah, he's going to have to drop the prices if he's going to want to get views. Jesus.
That's
like
going to be
literally.
I don't think YouTube goes below 99 cents, so I think it's going to have to be 99 or more to
He's
get the
be
new
walking
special.
around with one of those change dispensers on his belt. 28 cents. That's all you need, sir.
TJ's in the yes, sir. When is Chad heading down to Austin with his good buddy Joey Diaz? Oh, wait, indeed, sir. But yeah, he's got some shots fired coming to you too here very soon, sir.
One comment for Serial Killer. He just pointed out don't forget this is Chad's temporary studio. So for those that missed before, so Chad had his original studio. He turned the camera
how many years
45
of
degrees.
talking about it?
Yeah, for 2 years, and then he talked about it, and then he got a new studio. This is the temporary one, which is 45-degree angle. The new improved studio is coming soon, guys. Let me tell you where it's going to be. He's going to turn the camera another 45-degree angle. He's going to have a whole wall with all new "We're Doing It" in Z-Man memorabilia up on the wall. Maybe a poster of the Cleveland sunset, skyline, the rock and roll Hall of Fame pictures on the wall, and the Z-Man is going to be back.
If he quits, all that money he spends on this new studio is going to be wasted. And I hope he doesn't quit just for that. He's got to, because if he wastes all that money, it's going to be a travesty.
He'll dig up a 1017 fucking poster from. It's gonna be a trip down memory lane, no matter what it is. That's a fact. Whatever it may be.
Memory lane.
Memories.
I think that's probably best.
Need to do this. I don't. I know people. Oh, you go live 5 times. You're grifting. Meanwhile, Milton does a 6-hour show. Carl's on every night. I do an 1.5-hour show. But yes, I'm grifting. No, people want it.
People want it, dude. Like, what do you not understand? Like, I totally want it. They want it. They want me. They need me. Like, they wouldn't be able to live without me, dude. Like, you don't get it.
Stop making fun of me for 5 minutes and listen.
But yeah, so absolutely, I don't really understand. What does the time like? So yeah, Melton has 6 hours worth of content to talk about. You couldn't do a 6-hour show, Chad. That's why you don't do it, because all he has is rinse, repeat. He has no new ideas ever. The people that help him out with his show is the only reason he has a show. Can you imagine if anybody wasn't helping him do those little video clips and all the fucking graphics and thumbnails? He doesn't do anything on his own. He may have set that little corner up there in his house, in his apartment, I should say. But
that's where he and Ray have in common. They reach out to people via DM to ask to like make videos for me, make thumbnails, help me with all this stuff. They're both two peas in a pod. A lot of the best stuff that Chad probably has come up with, somebody else created for him, and he takes credit for it. He never gives anybody credit for anything they helped him with.
I can name some of the people that help him. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to embarrass them, because they've sent me messages like, yeah, I just threw that together. I do not think it's good myself, but I gave it to him, which is hilarious. He doesn't know that. He'll never know that. But I've had Ray reach out to me and be like, do you know where to get a green screen from? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Yes, I do. It's called Amazon, where I got mine. I'll send you the link, you fucking knucklehead.
Ray reached out to me to see if I could help him take channels down. He asked me like, "Hey, do you know anybody that like knows how to like report channels like that are talking about me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I don't do that, so I can't. You're barking up the wrong tree if you need help with that. But maybe talk to those Spurgtopia guys, or no, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. Maybe talk to the Reddit people or something like that. They might be able to help you." And right on cue, Nick gets me. Stop laughing at your jokes, Dan.
Nick and Fort Wayne, $2. Stop laughing at your own jokes, Dan. No, he doesn't have to. Nick and Fort Wayne, Milton doesn't have 6 hours of content. Okay, well, he covers other things besides the Dabbleverse, was my point. So he can cover anything and make it interesting. So if the Dabbleverse collapsed and crushed in upon itself tomorrow, Melton would still be doing podcasting and doing just fine. Chad, no. He needs the Dabbleverse. He couldn't sit there and talk about comedy for fucking an hour and a half because he doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Quadfather has ever listened to Melton for 6 hours. Fair point. No, I have not. And he has done 6-hour shows. But no, if he does those longer shows, I'll skip through and listen to the shit I want to listen to. But no, it's impossible to listen to anybody's 6-hour shows. It's hard to do that. In fact, it is kind of good when they keep them to a tight 3 hours or something. You know what I mean? Nick and Fort Wayne, God damn it. God damn you. You're a meanie bajini. Nick and Fort Wayne, $5. Only a cripple could listen to Melton for 6 hours. Yeah, I'll say Milton too, because I see you're very specific about the Milton instead of Melton. So only a crippled could listen to Milton for 6 hours. Man. Okay. Fair. I do have free time, if that's what you're trying to point out. That's true. I have as much free time as Chad does. How's that?
He's acting like your house isn't wheelchair accessible and you can't get out of it. I mean, that's what's coming down here. No, Nick, he's acting like
maybe you can't get out
of the house, so you got a lot of free time on your hands.
It snows a lot. Literally, it just melted. So I have kind of been trapped in the house for a couple months.
I envisioned Quad's life sort of like that movie Rear Window, and he's like looking out the window at the woman across the street, and during when it's cold, and he's in his wheelchair, he can't move, and he's witnessing crimes across the street.
Yeah. Rear Window, which was made a couple years before the ADA went into effect, but when things like that actually happened.
Well, before I had the concrete pad poured, things were different. Yeah.
Easy for us to laugh, Quad. We're all going to hell.
It is easy for you to laugh, isn't it?
We're all going to hell.
Realism ain't funny. You're probably going to go to hell for that. Laughing at my disability.
That's what it is. And if you don't, I'll just go away.
The John.
Don't threaten us.
I don't
with
know
a
what
good
else
time,
to say,
Chad.
guys. I'm just.
Huh?
So don't threaten us with a good time, Chad.
Yeah. I know. I was actually kind of surprised. So yeah, I mean Cardiff, he talks a lot like Melton does about Steel Toe. Like he's like, I don't want you to go away. I want you to stay here forever and let me make fun of you. And Cardiff kind of had the same. He has the same feel about it. Like I don't ever want him to leave. I want him to stay here and take abuse forever. It's a good idea. I mean, it makes sense. It's
Cardiff got a little butthurt about how my trolling technique, I guess, on Chad. I think he doesn't like the way that I do things. And to me, I think it's working because the fact that I come out of a meeting today and my DMs are blowing up. Yeah, Chad's talking about you again on his show. I'm like, dude, what? Like, what's going on? Like, dude, I'm in your fucking head, bro, about your $20 super chat day from like a week ago. He can't let it go. So he's definitely spiraling. He's definitely thinking about it. And you're right, Quad. He's got nothing else going on, and he's unemployable. He's a felon. Like who's gonna
skills?
Like he's a jack off.
Like what can he do? Like bartend? He could
like would Home Depot even hire him? Like no.
You can't imagine. What would he do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the lumber's over there.
You can't let him cashier because he'll steal the credit cards and the money. You can't let him the appliances. He'll steal those. If they have if they have blenders, he'll take one. Whatever. He'll
probably do landscaping. Maybe maybe mow lawns
stand
or
out
something.
in front of a Home Depot. How's that?
With the trucks with the
day
best
labor. Yeah, day labor. Exactly. Like Aaron Imholte, you could see that guy because he's a big doofy, goofy fucking dork. I think that guy could actually maybe sell cars or something like that. You know what I mean? He actually is kind of just the way he asks for the goal every fucking day. He could at the end of a car spiel ask for the money because he's well prepared for that. He knows how to ask for money, so he could do that.
Yeah, he could sell like Hondas or something, or
especially
Hondas
used
or
cars. I think he would be good. He could lie to anybody about anything.
Yeah, this is a great Hyundai Sonata. You can fuck your best friend's wife in the back seat.
Yeah,
plenty of room.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think Nick actually has like a Camaro. Honestly,
you can't.
You look like you would do well with a Kia Sonata. Like I could see you in the Kia Soul, the newest model that we've got here.
That's a big old gal. You're gonna want the Hyundai Telluride. You're gonna have to pop the hatch for that big gal.
And if she comes home, you don't know where she's been. You could lick the cum off of her back.
Can I tell you? If Chad Zumock was fucking smart, he would do. You know how like Mike Rowe did dirty jobs, where he would go and hang out with construction.
He could do any jobs.
Chad Zumock should do a show where he just gets fired from jobs. Like he just shows up and he just does the best he can, and he gets fired from every fucking job that he ever does.
Well, the only job I can really think he could like pull off would be like bartender.
I don't
probably
think
really good at
he'd be stealing from the fucking cash register. Quad. It's Chad Zumock.
Well, you know how they have like multiple bartenders at some of the bars. Like he would be the extra one that they don't let near the cash.
I don't think that Chad Zumock has the capacity to be a fucking bus boy at this point. Like, I just think it would be funny to see him try to do jobs poorly, even if he get fired every day.
Even if he didn't want to fucking take money out of the till, I don't think he could keep an accurate till. I don't think he could do it. I don't think he has the sense to be able to make proper change. Yeah, I don't. He'd be drinking up the profits. He'd be shit faced before the evening was half over. It would not go well.
Yeah, my co-host Deb just sent me the perfect job for Chad. One of those sign spinners.
Yeah,
right outside the car dealership or on the side of the highway.
Dressed up as the Statue of Liberty with the fucking tax sign.
I'm sure he could do something like maybe work in a vape shop or something like that. Just hang out in a building all day.
Yeah, this thing's great. you could draw anything out of this.
Yeah. Josh Denny did ginormous foods, whatever. Maybe Chad Zumock could do a drinking show or something. Maybe, yeah, he's not employable on regular television. I guess there's really not much.
Laying it out there for what it is.
An abortion.
Trust me, I went to AC for the fans. I tried to do something for the fans. It got shut down. Everyone blamed me for doing it. I had nothing to do with it. You guys were contacting the venue.
I had nothing to do with it. That was the funny
for the fans, and then had nothing to do with it.
He took ownership to do it, and then did nothing to make sure that it went off without a hitch. Like he took the money, but then he didn't really do anything.
I did it for the fans. No, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like he said, I did it for the fans. I didn't do anything.
Yeah. What did you do for the fans?
But I did nothing. I had nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it. But I did it for the fans, whatever it's just the most mind-boggling sentence that you could ever throw back to back. That's why like he doesn't even think about what he's trying to say. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I believe that's called double talk.
Within a sentence, you know what I mean? Like back to back. Like Aaron does that a lot too. With the comparisons between Aaron and fucking Chad, it's endless. It's endless.
They didn't want to deal it, and then the wife heard about it.
And we already went over why he did it. We know about the $1,200. What you said, Dan, is exactly correct.
And she's like, "Let's just we're done. So I got fucked. I lost money on the whole thing.
I had to pay out of my pocket to go see Florentine.
Yeah, exactly. I lost money out of my pocket. Yeah, that's where money comes from.
How did you lose money out of your pocket? You were taking.
Because he went on a trip.
Yes,
he went on a fucking trip. That's how
he said the quiet part out loud right there. I lost money on it. Yeah, you lost money because you didn't get to pilfer $1,200 of free money to take your trip out to the East Coast.
Pay for your trip.
To pay for your trip.
That's
Busted.
It. End of fucking story. Yeah. That's still just I'll never forget.
Maybe like a Walmart greeter or something. Chad Zumock could probably do that. He's standing there in the little
but don't come on, man. If I ever want to get a job, I want them to be.
Those people are nice and like they're pleasant and like
that's true.
Usually
welcome to Walmart. I'm Clodfather. How's your day going?
You'd be the best Walmart.
Don't take away any future employment from Quad. You might need one of those down the road.
It'd be hilarious. Just sit by the carts and be like, "You want me to get you a cart?"
Just get in the way of the cart. Be like, "Oh, my wheelchair died. Sorry, I can't."
You want me to push it?
Yeah. Hey, what do you need? Can I get something off the top shelf?
Yeah. Go around offering people. Hey, you can't reach out. I can get it for you.
I tell you what, Quiet. I'm gonna push you around the frozen food aisle. You just hang on to this shit and throw it when we get back to the cash register.
I mean, like if I can't reach something in my house, if I can't reach something in my house, I get the broom and I sweep it off until it falls and try to catch it the best I can. I guess I could do that at Walmart with like glass jars of spaghetti sauce and shit. Be like, "Are you ready to catch it? I'm about to pull it off. You ready? You ready?"
The PA at the Walmart. Quad the frozen fruits. Bring the broom.
Bring the broom. It's a higher shelf.
Yeah.
And
you
guys so desperately want like a bad guy. You want the bad guy.
Does that sound familiar to you guys? Does that sound like a movie quote, possibly?
Sounds like a Who lyric. No one knows
from
what
a Floridian, from a guy in Florida. You guys, Scarface, come on.
Oh, yes.
You guys need a bad guy so you can point your finger and say, "There goes the bad guy." Come on, man. Come on.
Scarface. Never heard of it.
Scarface.
Sounds like a pretty gay movie, though.
Scarface.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He is gay. Of course he's going to quote a movie like that. You guys just need a bad guy so you can point your fingers and say, "There's Chad Zumock." I mean, there he is. There he goes.
That guy's Patrick Melton. He's a bad guy who's learned every trick in the book.
Yeah, jealous much?
Someone emailed, "Melton's owning you right now." He owns nobody. He knows what I know, who he is and what he is. And that's why he hates me. That's why he comes after me. And another thing about Melton, the car salesman, and that's what he is. He's a car salesman. You guys can back me up in AC, KB, Lady KB.
All right. Well, I don't know if that's a TMZ Zumock thing, but if Melton is a car salesman, okay. And he's probably a good one.
Bill from Jersey about how he's sucking my dick trying to get me to Hackamania. And I'm so glad you came. All this shit. You know why he was doing that? I figured it out. The reason why he wanted me at Hackamania because he didn't think Nick Recato was going to be able to make it, that scumbag, because of his court shit or his probation.
So you were his backup. Ooh, I mean, wow, that's amazing.
You were the safety school, Chad. Of
you know why he was doing that? I figured it out. The reason.
Go ahead, sir.
No, I was gonna say Chad knows all about backup schools. It's about the only place he could get into, and I think he brags that he got a 2.4 GPA at Kent State? Is that where he went? But
correct.
So yeah, Chad put that Kent State education to
he stole sneakers from his fucking sorority brothers. That story came out. He's been stealing his whole life. Nothing new.
The reason why he wanted me at Hackamania because he didn't think Nick Recato was going to be able to make it, that scumbag, because of his court shit or his probation.
Why are you doing this to me?
Your fucking internet is handicapped.
No, I don't think it's my internet.
You know why he was doing that? I figured it out. The reason why he wanted me at Hackamania because he didn't think Nick Recato was going to be able to make it.
All right, I'm going to, let's see, 7:35. I'm just going to read
and punt.
And we'll go to play 7:35.
No, they're not, Ray. You know why he was doing that? I figured it. As soon as he got confirmation Nick was there, he'd cut the deal. That's what it was. He wanted me there. He needs to sell tickets. He needs to grift 250 VIP. Yeah. And I never said yes.
And they're sold out, and there's going to be an actual event, unlike fucking AC, right?
Will they sell 10 tickets to people who want to see Chad Zumock? Maybe a
He
dozen.
kept selling them. He sold them a bunch of different times, but
10
people were
seems high.
fine with them. But it was 60, and they sold them all apparently, multiple times.
I was considering it for the fans. That's it. I don't want to go there to hang out with Melton or the Potato or any of those people or Carl.
Yeah, you were going to get paid to do it, but also the reason he wanted you out there is because you're a fucking oddity. Just like last year, they had like Joey C and some other goofballs. You know what I mean? It's not like, hey, we want you because you're a professional and everyone wants to see you and meet you. It's no, like, we want to see you standing in the corner, awkwardly sitting by yourself, and we want to stare at you like a fucking freak.
Every
that's what I want.
I don't know, dude.
That's how I would treat him.
I feel like that's how it would be. I feel like at the Brennan stuff, it would be like that. Like if you were an outcast, but I bet you at Hackamania and stuff, people would still take pictures with Chad Zumock.
Probably, sure, probably,
yeah, for sure. That's the one thing I can say. Even with all the shit talking and the bullshit, like except for the couple odd interactions with Brennan, like throwing fucking vodka at Bob and stuff, like they're pretty
hey,
cool.
You looking for me?
Yeah. Just saying, like, fucking, if you wanted to do it, go do it. It's the most fans you're ever going to see in your life, Chad Zumock.
Once they're all in the room together, with that one thing notwithstanding, they seem to get along fairly well.
Sure.
I would ignore him like a fucking plague. I don't give a fuck what you guys are saying right now. It's all nonsense. I don't like Chad. I don't know if you can tell.
No, that's the
not a fan.
Worst weekend of my life.
That'd be like the worst weekend of my life. Can you imagine like going to Las Vegas and like and like everybody's excited to see me? And like I don't even have to hang out there. I could like go enjoy myself in Las Vegas. That sounds like the worst weekend ever, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm good, but I'd go to meet the fans. They're cool people. When you meet them in person, they're nice. You know, me and Jason Bentley squashed it.
Jason?
He really thinks he has
Binge.
fans. That's the funny thing is like, and how many fans do you think, like, how many people would you say classify as Chad Zumock fans? Maybe 50?
150? No, I'd say 100, 150.
Okay,
I'd
even
say
that.
half
Okay.
of his audience, wouldn't you think? Like half the people that watch him, he gets 300 a day. Probably half of them.
But he could barely get 60 people to pay $20 a piece, you know. And now, granted,
With Kevin Brennan, with Dingling,
with Kevin Brennan
out there too.
So it's
and
like
Ray and fucking Win by Two, like that. Actually, Mike Bichetti and like that. Actually, that was a long list of fucking people, and they could barely sell $20 tickets 60 times over.
So let's be courteous to him and say he has 150 fans. That's fucking nothing for somebody who has been a stand-up comedian for 20 years, has a YouTube show. You know, like that's nothing. That there's people that, you know, that are the town crazy person that have 150 fans. So like, I don't know what he's talking about with this fans. No one's paying money to go see Chad, you know, on the other side of the country. That's Chad in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, but his religion lost him.
His religion. Yeah, his religion lost him. Yeah, damn. Oh, okay. That's damn. You could say
Tosspot has more fans than Chad. I think I'd hazard to guess.
Maybe you're saying something there. I don't know what that was.
Maybe that was pushing it.
Give you a mulligan on that. There's your mulligan of the night. Tosspot. Oh no, G Rob's a fan. There's a fan. She's a Tosspot mud shark. God damn it.
Forgive her, Father, for she knows not what she do.
Doo-dah.
Squashed. But you guys feel this need. I need to be affiliated. I need to be on the right part of history. I need to be a good guy. Okay, cool. That means you're a follower. You're the same people that would have followed Hitler against the Jews. You're just a
Oh my God. He really went there.
I'm a Nazi?
Jesus Christ.
God damn it. If you don't like Zumock,
What's that,
you like
Melton?
If you like Melton, you're a Nazi. Son of a bitch. That's hardcore, man.
That's tough to take, man.
Follower. That's what you are. You're not a open-minded individual who can just like what he wants to like. I'm the only one going after Carl, Cumia, and these guys. I'm the only one because you guys are bitches. You can't point out their flaws. Everything Patrick does or anybody does, you can point it out. Patrick Melton Show, you can do exactly what he does. Play, stop, comment. Play, stop, comment. Zoom in, zoom out. It's that simple.
Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. We can do that. We'll play it, stop it, make fun of you, keep going.
Again.
Yeah. Seems hard.
Yeah, it does seem
I could never.
I don't know. Should we write this down? Quad?
Take notes. Please take notes.
Thank you. Because I'm getting confused, but I'm old.
You're the typer in the group.
I am, but I'm old.
It's that simple. But you won't do it to Carl. You won't do it to Cumia. Why is that? Because you want to feel like you're cool?
No, because they're good at what they do. You're talking about Anthony Cumia, who's a professional. Yeah, like how come we don't make fun of the guy that's like too good to make fun of? And he doesn't suck. Yeah. He's not a loser, dude.
People make fun of Cumia to his face often, and he laughs and goes, "Ah, you motherfucker," and they keep on.
Prefers it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. You can go down the list of people he's totally
having young girlfriends and fighting black chicks. That's the thing. And he says the N-word a bunch. Yes, Cumia. Everybody makes fun of him. That's silly.
Good one, boss.
Have fun. I don't want to hang out with those people. I'm good. I got cooler friends. Trust me.
I got cooler friends. Trust me. Raise your hand if you think Chad Zumock has a bunch of cooler friends he hangs out with.
Raise your hand if you think Chad has a single friend.
He does. I think he does have one friend. I think that friend is Nick Swartzen. Yeah, well, okay, he's got a handful, but none of them hang out with him. Not like really, you know what I mean? But we're grown men. Like who hangs out with?
Hang out.
Who hangs out with friends like single?
He's 50 years old, man. Like you don't really have like it's not the same as when you're like in your 20s. Like you're not like bro it out. Hey, we're going to hit the
You want to
bars.
go like shoot hoops at the park, bro?
You can do that, like as an
Drink
old
some
guy.
Coronas?
Yeah, you can
join
do
a-
it, but there are some that don't. But
No, you could
Chad,
join a pickleball league or like a pool hall league.
you go on double
or-
dates with your significant other and maybe another couple. Oh wait, he hasn't had a significant other in a very long time. That's the
well,
other
there's
thing
the
that's
mop. He
I don't
does
want
have
to. Oh yeah, he does have the mop at home. He dances with at night. He's got to be lonely as a 50-year-old, not having a girlfriend, like a steady girlfriend or a wife. Just I don't know. I think that's part of he's having an existential crisis because he's afraid of dying alone.
Well, his
That's what-
personality is dog shit. Like at the end of the day, there's a gal out there that will suck and fuck Chad Zumock, 100%.
Yep.
But having to sit and listen to him talk about stuff all day, you'd fucking hang yourself. Like there's not a chance that any person would put up with that, let alone a decent person. Maybe like a deaf mute, like in a wheelchair, just some gal,
maybe a
who's
cripple,
fucking velcroed down to her chair, and you could just talk to her and fuck her once in a while. Make him a totally different person.
Imagine
Yeah,
kissing.
you just
Somebody
turn
said
her
Chad
away
says,
from
imagine
you, Doug.
kissing Chad. Do you think he
What
kisses with his
lips?
eyes open?
Yeah, well, look at those lips. That's the face you're gonna kiss right there.
Hey,
You
baby,
don't have no lips.
I'm gonna kiss you right on your mouth like a little bird.
Look at it. Someone said they made him into like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle or something. I want to see that turtle picture. I never got to see it. Did you guys get to?
I have
Melvin
noticed
was
there.
talking about it.
Eek.
Yeah, I never got to see it.
Yeah.
Apparently, it only got like passed back and forth between Melton and fucking Josh Denny. They didn't share it with the rest of the world. Fucking jerks. I looked for it. I never found it.
I wonder why. That's odd.
Share it. Share the turtle. We want to see the turtle immediately or sooner if
It's
possible.
rather selfish, I think.
All right. Actually, I swapped it over to the next clip, which is about 5 minutes long, 2.5 hours in. Yeah, let's watch this, and then maybe we'll get into just the Aaron announcement and leave it at that, and then go over 5 more hours of Anthony, Jimmy. We're not gonna have time for that shit, man. That ain't gonna happen.
Got an hour and a half on that 9-minute clip, Quad. You're turning into a red bar here.
No, dude, you're really good at what you do.
Stretch it out. Stretch it. See, my hands don't work, so it doesn't look right. But
Don't let them tell you your hands don't work. You're fine.
Thank you,
This is
Peter Sky Parker.
actually-
Peter Sky Parker
this
sees
is
me looking
fairly
at my
accurate.
clock.
This
I
is
told
part-
Quad, I'm like, I can't go to 11 tonight, and I'm looking at like, I'll stick around for a few.
Yeah, we
more
got
minutes.
24 minutes till you turn into a pumpkin again.
Oh no.
Honking. Yeah,
Or
we're
you
all
turn
going to be
back to
big
the-
honking patch.
You're gonna turn back. Oh
No.
shit.
No.
Oh.
Ask for Dan.
How does Peter Sky Parker know that though?
He's got a weird psychic connect. Me and Peter Sky Parker have this weird like ESP thing going on.
Telekinesis, I guess.
kind of creepy, but it works.
Me and my grandma used to have conversations without saying a word.
Yeah.
You called it The Shining.
Sometimes she made cookies. Yeah.
I don't remember that part of the what? Is that accurate?
No, I made that
You're
part
just
up.
making shit up now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I say the word grandma, and the thing that comes to mind is cookies. I mean, can't blame you there. That's true.
I don't know. I'm
True,
still
true,
on the
true.
whole tomorrow and getting beaten in the head with a fucking baton. So, you know.
Who the fuck is Don? He's an Irishman from well, I can't say where you're from. I'm not gonna say it. You have said it. Actually, I can say it, right?
I'm from Massachusetts, kid.
Yeah. Wicked. Wicked.
He's a
Fucking
wicked
Boston
pisser.
kid. Wicked pisser.
Yeah, it's wicked great mess.
He's a pedophile.
Go, God, no. Stop. You're going to freak everyone out like Cardiff got freaked out. That's why he left, I think.
A little too close.
Watch Ray.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, the very beginning of the first clip we watched, he says something about Ray. The very beginning of this clip, he just happens to say Ray constantly, even though they never fucking work together hardly ever anymore. The dude is obsessed with fucking Ray DeVito.
I feel like they're gonna fight the first time they actually meet face to face. Like they're gonna fucking throw down, dude.
They just met it last month. They were just
exactly,
they were
and
face to face.
Ray was just talking about working with Chad again, like doing stand-up gigs and setting stuff up with him.
Oh boy.
I think they've and Ray and Gino Visconti have fucking decided to kiss and make up, which is probably more bizarre than any of it. But yeah, that's a thing too.
By the way, breaking news: Ray is going live at 11 o'clock, so you're gonna have to wrap this up pretty quick, Quad. Because I'm expecting my Ray DM any minute now. He just posted.
Hey, he's a good egg. He wishes so well. He's gonna be on.
He went live early. He had Elise on Elise Edwards on this afternoon.
She's a cutie pie, right? What do you think of her, Quad? Would you let her ride in the quadcopter? Yeah, I like her.
She's like girl next door vibes. I like that. That's my kind of ladies.
So take out her crystals and get all mystical on you. And yeah, I like that. A little witchy.
I like the. Yeah, I like those types of chicks.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think.
Take sloppy seconds after Ray.
She definitely seems like a chick you could talk in a sex. You could talk in a sex.
Like anybody, I don't think.
She feels like if you get her back to your apartment. Like you could, like, okay, I'll fuck you. Okay, well, like one of those kind of chicks. It's like, all right, yeah, perfect.
Oh, you're nice. Okay.
Oh, you made me dinner. Okay, I'll fuck you. Okay, thank you.
Kind of chicks.
Nothing happened, but I wished her well. She's a good egg.
Yeah.
She's very pretty. Not very muscular.
That's the show.
What's the show? Rinse, repeat.
That's the show. Rudy Bega in the free chat says, Melton shredded Aaron for doing an event with Ricada. Does anybody remember things? Does anyone?
Yeah, everybody but Chad remembers a lot because you just had a super chat that reminded you of that. That's the only reason he saw it.
Anyone remember how this goes? Patrick Melton was shitting all over Aaron Imholte, steel toe.
Do you remember when I was over there?
You remember.
For doing an event with Nick Ricada and making fun of Nick Ricada's stand-up. Does anybody remember any of this? Are you that blind? Are you that much of a follower that you have to fall in line with bullshit? Honestly, I know. When the toothpaste is out of the tube, you can't put it back. You got to die on that hill. I get it. Fickle fans. Fickle. All of you.
Yes, if they're not being entertained, they're going to leave your channel. What a shocker. Like, maybe you should change things up or do something different. I don't know. Maybe get some guests on or like that. The fans do seem to like guests. They like to see new content. I don't know. Change it up, dude.
1 minute you love me and next minute you hate me. Teamster Tim texting me, sending me money. Now he's just, fuck you. I'm Team Patrick. Go fuck yourself, Teamster Tim. You fucking crackhead. Leo Gunn blocking people and super chatter. So I take his wrench away. He unfollows me on everything. Bye. Don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Oh.
FKA mammy sending me nudes. Then all of a sudden I'm blocked. Bye. Go suck Ray off, you fucking 50-year-old fucking bitch.
Oh.
Nice.
You old crotchety wrinkled face bitch. Woo!
Yeah, because he doesn't go after his fans. He's been accused of that by Melton. And what does he always say? No, you go after your. He was trying to blame Melton for running off KB, the lady KB. You know, the lady with the. You know what I'm talking about.
Boss Zoom.
You know,
big fucking tits.
You can't send people nudes. That's like a $50 ticket in Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to cost you, Buster.
Yeah, you can get it. You can get
yeah. Which
get
we
busted
should
for
do that.
jaywalking if you do that in Minnesota.
Yeah, we'll play that here in a minute. It's funny. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, Ric Flair. But yeah, so Chad's constantly claiming that he doesn't go after people, but he goes after all of his fans have had some form of wrath, and it's not in good fun. It's like,
no, it's ugly.
yeah, it's never fun in jest, just joking around. I think Melton has had a problem with a few of his chatters, but for the most part, they have to be, I don't know. I'm not going to speak for what and why Melton kicks people out of his chat for, but there's been a couple, but I think he just got sick of their stuff. I don't really think Chad had reasons to go after his people. He just gets annoyed with them or whatever. Real
dislabeled. He's a moderator. This guy's not fickle. He's been around since day fucking one.
Whoa.
Some of your
I mean, so back to the Melton thing with Nick Rekieta and Aaron Imholte. The only reason Melton is actually using Nick Rekieta is as an oddity, correct? It's an oddity thing. Like, he's not best friends with Nick Rekieta. I don't think they're lovers. I don't even think Melton's ever licked jizz off of his girlfriend's body or slow wife's body. I don't think that's happened yet.
Wasn't Nick Rekieta popular before? Like, didn't he also have a program or a show that he was already kind of building an audience?
He's got a bigger audience than probably anyone in the Dabbleverse. That's a fact.
Right. So I could see
Except for
the allure
Anthony
of trying
Cumia.
to hit your wagon. That makes sense.
Yes. You mean for Aaron or Melton?
For anybody. Melton.
Yeah,
I
either one of them,
mentioned him there. I'm just saying, like, yeah, that's kind of the way it works. You get a rub from people that have a bigger audience. That's how it works.
Yeah, Aaron got a rub from that audience.
And a tug.
That Nick Rekieta audience. Speaking of hands.
Give me a fucking rub.
Yeah.
Maybe even a thug.
You're like, I don't know who this disabled guy is. I do.
Quadfather.
I know who he is. I don't know if I should trust him. I do, with my life and my credit cards. He has them all. Melton has a deal with Rekieta. He defends Rekieta, and Rekieta gives him access to his kids. Disgusting. Ooh.
Big if true.
Breaking news.
That's just nasty. That's nasty business right there, Chad Zumock.
Oh, shit. What did I do? I had to go do that. All right, 234.
You broke your toy?
Yeah. We'll play it again.
Talking about people's kids is kind of dirty pool, man. Like, I didn't agree to it when I
understand why
we're doing it. John, like,
big go-to thing lately.
Yeah, you're digging your own grave on that one, kid.
Yep.
For sure.
You want to fight me? You fight me. That's the best way I can put it. Like, it's bitch-like behavior, because now it means I got to get real nasty with you, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, stop it!" And he's like, "You did this. You started this."
Good thing Melton doesn't have any. Melton, Chad. None of these guys have kids. I guess the only guy that has to worry about that is what? Nick and Aaron?
Me.
Yeah. You.
People with children who actually convinced a lady to let me bust inside them once.
Did you ask permission? Doubt it.
Absolutely not.
Accidents happen. Sorry. That one was a little too deep.
I have a whole show planned for you. I'll shut the fucker down. I don't care. Somebody bet me any amount of money that I'll just stop podcasting for the rest of the month. Bet me any amount of money and shake on it.
shake on it. Yeah, from across the internet. From if you're in Oregon and you make him that bet. So here's his bet. Anybody bet me any amount of money, and I'll quit podcasting.
Just shake on it
for the month, for a month.
Yeah, I got $2 on Cash App.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Someone's trying to get him to bet $2 so that he could go away from podcasting. Apparently, well, I like that doesn't make any sense. But also, what is he looking for a payday? Like, yeah, I'll bet you. Like, someone So he said any amount. Why didn't he say like for $2,000 or $10,000?
He wouldn't do it like it's a ploy. He's doing like the WWF heel move thing. He's like, I bet you wouldn't pay any amount of money. And then people pay money. And then he goes, I wasn't even going to leave in the first place. And he takes your fucking dollars.
I'll bet you
I'll just shut it.
A Brazilian?
Exactly.
Down for the rest of the month. I'll be at McCurdy's next week. I got gigs after that.
So, yeah, okay. You remember when he was talking about all the stand-up that he has, and he's got a lot more coming? I'll be at McCurdy's next weekend, and like, I've got gigs after that.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. So you have one gig is what you just told us. You literally have one fucking gig lined up. You have nothing after that. Thank you for letting us know. We do appreciate that. That's very important to know. McCurdy's. I wonder what McCurdy's is. Like, see, I'm not a stand-up, so I don't even know what McCurdy's is.
Gas station.
If I remember correctly, it's a very small, shitty venue that made like $200, and he probably drives fucking hours to get there. I'm guessing.
Put 2 dryers back to back, and he stands on top of them. It gets hot after a while, but because people love it. McCurdy's Laundry.
Yeah.
They throw quarters at him.
Or tattoo parlor.
Yes.
I don't need it. Don't want it.
So no, like last year he did pretty good going around with Nick Swartz, and he's already gone to Key West this entire first week of like February or whatever. He went down there. No, I guess it was just the first week of the last week of February. It was recently. Very recently he did do a big gig down there, but I have a feeling that 2024 is a way bigger comedy year for Chad Zumock than 2025 will be. I just whatever. I have a feeling.
Yeah, his stock's going down fast.
It sure seems
I think so. I think last year he actually did decently, and then he started saying they were talking about the what he got paid, what his 1099 for Nick Swartzen was compared to MLC, and it sounded like maybe Chad made 10 grand from MLC last year. And then he was like, yeah, but like Nick Swartzen definitely was his number one gig last year. He said he made more than 10. So, I mean, what are we talking? This guy makes like 30, 40 grand a year because we know his royalties from sound. What is it? Soundscape?
Oh, Soundscape. Yeah, that's Soundgarden.
They exchange sounds. Yeah, they exchange sounds over there. The sound exchange. You know the deal.
Sound slappers or whatever the fuck he was talking about.
Dick slappers.
So just for the sound of it. Yeah.
So if he's making between $30,000 and $40,000, he's barely clearing minimum wage. Wow.
Yeah, but he's doing what he loves. You do what you love, you never work a day.
And he's so happy doing it too. You can tell from this video, he's thrilled.
That's Ray made 30 grand in 2023, and 12,000 of it was MLC. Last year he made nothing off of MLC, so I can't imagine he's killing it.
I don't like to count other men's money, but fuck it, he made more money than I did. So I guess that's good job, Ray. You're a better comic than me.
Oh, at comedy, he made more than you?
I guess. But you said he got paid from Kevin Brennan, right? That's a comedy podcast the last time I checked.
No, I mean, he did make like 20 from stand-up, it sounds like. Yeah. Ray.
I'm in the wrong business. I need to start convincing people to give me money to tell jokes.
Yeah, 30 grand a year. It's big money. Big money. Yes, Peter Sky Parker. Jodie said he did 3 stand-up sets.
Oh, that is not. I would never call myself a comic. I'm a guy who talks on podcasts.
Open micer. Next question.
Yeah, very good.
I'll let you, Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid. You're the guy now. You're the man. You're the guy. We're all going to watch you now. You're the guy who tells it like it is. You're the guy who knows how podcasts go, although you can't find an audience. You have 20 people watching you. You get Rob Saul on. You think he got it.
Yes.
You're the guy.
Yeah, the first.
Hold on. How did you not lead with this while Dan was still here, you bastard?
I mean, we're still getting to it. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, but he's not here now. You could have fucking played this one.
He said
first.
everything he had to say to fucking. Chad already made this point when Dan was here that he has no views or an audience. So
God damn
the
it! He
point
could have been
was
here
made.
yelling at Chad Zumock.
Now Chad's yelling at him. Even better.
Fuck you, Chad. Piece of shit. And fuck Dan since he's not here.
Yeah, fuck everybody.
Fuck
you too, Ying Wee. You
Thank
bitch.
you.
Dan.
God damn it. I don't want to feel like I'm the only one that's not getting fucked in this group.
Everyone's getting fucked.
Guy now, Dan. Let's count your views and your money from now on. You and Deb, we're going to count. Okay?
Bitch.
Okay.
I'm going to go on Reddit and post. I'm going to tweet about it. I'm all in. Let's go.
Oh.
You're the guy. Dan, you want to be the man so mad. You and Rob Salt are the guys now. You're the guys.
Fucking Dan the man.
You're leading it. I'm gone. I'm gone. Bet me money I'll shut this down all month. Any amount. I'll shut it down.
$1.
He knows how math works, right? Like he does understand numbers. Like, huh? Any amount. He like you think he would have caught that when he said it and been like, "What? Wait, that's right."
What I said.
He still has it. Like it's a couple minutes later, and he still is on the same kick. I will bet any amount of money.
Fuck you,
okay?
Ying Wee. I'm gonna go $2.
Yeah. All right. Fine.
Big
$2.01.
Oh, bitch.
I have a whole show. I got to talk about Kevin Brennan and Shuley in my custody battle. I got to talk about
What do they have to do?
Obnoxious John.
Oh yeah, no. Shuley Network and Kevin Brennan are apparently in a custody battle over Chad, is what he's referring to. Apparently, this is a thing.
Neither
now
one of
where
them want him, and they're going to court over
Not
it.
that bad.
Now you take him.
that
I don't want him. You fucking take him. I don't want him.
It's kind of getting to that point. They probably see his numbers and stuff, and they're doubting whether
you eat it.
They're like, you just made a $2 level? What? Like, oh, okay.
Yeah. How's that working out, you fucking
Get the
moron?
stink off this guy. I don't think we could wash it off with Don's dish soap.
No, these ducks are gonna drown.
To get rid of the oil off the ducks and stuff.
Yeah,
in
these
the
fucking
oil
ducks
spills.
are gonna drown. I don't know what to tell you guys. This fucking oil spill's worse than we thought.
Yeah, he's a mud shark too, so I don't know how he's going to deal with the oil though. Let's see.
Bad. This is really bad.
I got a lot to get to. I got drunk dials. I got a hype train. I got Cumia thinking syndication something. Unbelievable. You guys are dumb. I have a whole thing about Anthony Cumia thinking him getting syndicated is a big deal and how stupid it is. And I'm going to break it down for what it is.
Yeah, stupid.
I got a whole thing explaining how stupid it is for him thinking that getting syndicated on the radio in the United States is no big deal. Maybe it's not that big a deal, but to be syndicated after one show within fucking one day is pretty fucking impressive. Opie, Chad, Kevin, go ahead and cope a little more, guys. Jesus.
You just got a job on the United States largest market. What an asshole.
What a loser.
I'm the one. I'm fucking winning here. That fucking jerk thinks
I'm
it's
the
a big
winner.
deal. Oh.
I'm the winner. Pay me any amount and I'll shut it down, though.
So anyway,
I'm winning so much.
Hype train.
So hard. I'm winning so hard.
But Carl's like, oh my God, it's amazing.
I'm getting
It's
tired
not
of winning.
I got Aaron Imholte thinking he's on top again. It's funny because
he's a bottom.
Cumia gets this job.
Yeah, he's power bottom. Indeed.
Let's be clear.
A lot like Cardiff Electric, who also loves the jizz.
Oh,
yeah.
Straight from the tap.
Yeah.
Only from the tap, though. He doesn't like a glass or anything, not like he doesn't like to drink it off of like April Imholte, for example.
Potato trying to convince us he had breaking news today.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a terrestrial radio job that I might have. Now, all of a sudden,
I'm trying to get a terrestrial job that I may have. He keeps flirting this thing that he's got some FM radio station that's interested in him. Nobody believes you, fucking Chad. No one believes.
I believe him. I believe
might
he's going to
apply
get a
for it.
job on a radio station, like given the traffic in the afternoon or something. Be like,
I
oh,
might
watch
apply
out,
for
there's
it
an
too.
accident.
You watch.
There's probably a lot of college stations down there in Florida. He could probably get like a midnight shift at a college station for free. Maybe he's going back to just try something like that.
His new name will be Moonbeam Jerry. He'll be doing all the hits. 4 o'clock.
Wolfman Chad. He's gonna have to change his whole fucking animal thing that he does with the mud shark. He's gonna have to turn it into Wolfman.
Aaron's got amazing news from out of nowhere. Coincidence? I don't know.
I was aborted.
We got Aaron's boxing gym guy, Scott, saying, bring on the bad reviews. I'm like, okay, Scott's a guy. I told you he's a guy.
Very good observance.
But do you guys want me to shut it down? I will. I'll just shut it down. I'll go away too. I'll just go. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Dare me. Bet me.
We dare you. We bet you.
Double dog dare you.
I won't podcast for the rest of the month. I won't. I'll shut it down.
Please, God.
And then I'll come back 1 day a week.
He's
2 days a
holding
week
his
just for the
podcast
memberships.
hostage?
That's it.
Yeah.
To honor your memberships.
The humanity.
I'm gonna do one show a month. Oh God.
Oh, and he left. I like it. Okay, I'm on Chad's side now. You guys are gay. Chad rules.
The turn. The turn.
Wow.
He's a fucking mastermind.
How did you
Beautiful.
figure it out?
Beloved Chatter, there's a funny in retrospect article on Chad in Medium magazine. That sounds a lot like a Midler Medium. Tales from a Road comic has his hot tips to make it in comedy. DM to BYB. Thank you, sir. I will pull that up right now. See what we got. Hot. We got TMZ Zumock. Oh, should I do like? Should we make it a big deal? Like we'll do like fucking Chad does, right? TMZ Zumock.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Chad Zumock.
Chad Zumock. That's bad.
Yeah, Chad.
He's a fucking idiot.
You're an
Oh,
idiot.
God damn you.
That's all I got.
Piece of shit. It pulls up my stuff like that, cocksucker. Okay, so there's a funny in retrospect article on Chad in Medium magazine. So this is not something that you made up yourself and are just fucking with me, trolling me here. All right, best part. All right, we can read some of this.
Nice.
We're just gonna make this an entire fucking Chad Zumock fucking show, I guess.
With it now.
Chad-tastic.
Yeah, we're all in. So you really want to be a working comedian? I'm talking a real road comic. I didn't think he's a road comic much anymore. Okay, anyway. Just grinding it out on the road, staying in condos and crappy hotels, constant rejection, emails never returned, countless car repairs, connecting flights, flying coach across country, sitting in the middle seat, losing your luggage, forgetting your merchandise, all for the same comedy club flat rate pay they have been paying since the 1980s. Sound appealing? Well, let me share some tips on how this dreamer, me, has managed to do it without going full on Richard Jenny from all the nonsense that comes with telling jokes for a living.
Nice.
Wow. Where can we find this again? So you guys can go look it up on your own in case you want to really dive in. Medium magazine, Medium, Midler. So he wrote this himself in February 28th, 2018. So almost 7 years ago.
Yeah, dude,
Impressive. He got 255 claps, not likes. It was registered in claps. Should we give him a clap?
It takes a lot of antibiotics to get rid of 255 claps.
You're not signing in, especially while you fuckers are looking.
Yeah, dude, you would be ruined.
I love automatic sign-in with Google. Isn't it convenient right when you're doing a show?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I guess I should do the incognito thing while I'm doing these shows, but I'm not that smart. I'm not smart enough to do the smart thing.
You're a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot. Why do you do that? Wow, you're dumb. Yeah, look at all these pictures. The photo gallery.
Yeah. The improv and the stand, Levity Live, Levity Live.
The old Laugh Factory. Look at that beautiful sweater too.
Written by Chad Zumock. 365 followers. That's something. Facebook.com/Chad.Zumock.
This is a rec league b-ball
What
player.
does it say?
One.
Chad Zumock is a comedian, writer. He's a writer. Can we see some of these writings?
You just saw it. It was a whole thing. Well, that's more typing, I guess.
Yeah.
And rec league b-ball player. He's a rec league b-ball player.
Damn.
Wow, this is amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
You guys should play Murder Ball together, Quad. I bet you kick his ass.
All right, here. I'll fucking sign in right now. Just give me 2 seconds.
You don't want to see his email that bad. He's gonna sign you up for so much gay porn, dude. That's what I would do too. I respect it. You wake up tomorrow with 300 fucking new emails. It's just all the porn sites you fucking subscribe to.
Oh, thank you. God damn it. This is way more complicated than I thought. So all right. Pick 5. All right, culture. Now can I get back to what I was doing?
Your mother.
Oh, are you fucking? It's guy who wants me to pay. No, I'm not paying.
No, dude.
All right.
Fucking Chad Zumock. He's at the heart of it all. He's trying to get your money, Quad.
That's true.
Son of a bitch.
All right, we're not doing any of that, and we're done with that fucking clip. So I do think we were done with it. Let me double check. Yeah, we were. All in all, I think we have said quite enough about old fucking Chadley this evening. What do you guys think?
I think he got what he wanted. He wanted attention. You gave it to him, Quad. You're a good guy.
I say we do another 15 or 20 hours on chat.
All right. Well, we got about 30 hours on this. So here we go. You guys ready for this? We'll do Aaron, we'll do Gino, then we'll do Anthony, and we'll be done real quick. Just a couple more hours. Now, here, you want to hear the announcement from Aaron?
I do want to
from Aaron.
I want to hear about his fucking jaywalking ticket.
Yes. Revenge porn is as big of a deal as jaywalking. That's true. All right. I want to get it right there in the sweet spot before we go. Here it is.
Before you play it,
night,
how do you feel about this? How do you personally feel about this? I
have no feelings on it. I don't really care about Aaron whatsoever. In fact, he's about to make a good point, and I think I want to play this just the beginning part, and then I'll commentate on it. I really feel like that's the way to do it, because what he says is kind of poignant, honestly.
Hey, Quad,
which is rare for him.
Quad, I have a question. I see the board behind him is WHMH 101.7. Is that where he used to work, or is that like his dream board? Okay, yeah.
No, I think that's where he used to work, and I think
he was leaving
job all in one. Honestly, that's Aaron. That's Aaron. All right.
Yesterday afternoon, probably 3 o'clock, 3:30 Central Time, I got an email from my attorney saying we are on the verge of getting everything we want. And I had to reread the email 4, 5, 6 times. And then we played a little phone tag, and it was the most intense phone tag I've ever played in my life. We got on the phone. We had a conversation. I'll keep that conversation between the two of us.
And then we had a great big laugh. Me and my lawyer, we laughed and laughed and laughed. We are always
Such a
laughing,
funny
me and my
thing, 'cause
lawyer.
Understanding this whole thing has been. It's just right,
The
co-host.
lawyer.
That's-
And my lawyer, he laughs all the way to the bank every time I fucking have to hit him
Yeah,
up.
he's gonna have to pay him a lot more than he's gonna have to pay in fines. That's for
I
goddamn
paid
sure.
$50. I paid him 50,000.
Yeah, for sure.
Needless to say, I left it feeling like there had been a weight lifted off my shoulders. I had felt very good, and I apologize to, again, people on the internet who are going to be upset by this or whatever. And I'm for those of you who think you play a role in my life and you do not.
What? I watch your show. I don't play a part in your life. What? That's right. I'm from the internet. I forgot. I always forget that.
That is kind of a shock.
I'm just internet.
You're not even real, Quad. Shut up.
Internet guy. I'm an internet guy.
Stop trying to be real. That's a good point. Knock it off.
For reals, though? For reals?
For wheels.
None of this is happening for you.
You guys, you don't know what you just said.
Everything that's happening. So whether you love me and you think this is good, or you hate me and you think this is bad, what I'm about to tell you, know that I did it 100% for myself and my family, and I'm ecstatic, and I can't wait for
what way? I did it for myself and for my what? I don't understand that. All right. Anyway, that doesn't make sense. What did he do? He made a plea deal for his kids. Wow.
For his kids, Quadfather. He wanted to spend time in prison.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say regrets. I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. Anyway.
The clock to hit 0 and the whole thing to be over with. I've been waiting for this day since September, since late August. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. So last night I'm on the phone going back and forth. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds great. That sounds amazing. And then today I got the word that the offer was made official. The offer is a little misdemeanor on my record, and a small fine of $50, and I move on with my life. I don't think I could be more thrilled.
So $50, a lower level misdemeanor that will be on my record. Why would you care if you have a misdemeanor on your record? Like, that's not a big deal whatsoever.
Yeah, not really. They're not going to come to your house for a misdemeanor.
No, that's it. Like, according to him, this is it. This is the deal. He doesn't really talk about probation, but I can't imagine that. Yeah, whatever he's saying it as if he's not getting probation.
He should have went ahead and
take his word for
court, because the best case scenario is he would have went to court and it would have taken months and everybody would have shown up and he would have milked this. It's over now, right? This is it.
Yes.
This is your last little interesting thing that happened, Aaron. Your wife's gone. Your show's fucking tanked.
Fair point. So what happened?
Your fucking court case is over now. Like, nobody's going to talk about you anymore. Oh, no.
What's the next step? That was kind of what I was getting at with my question, because he was really, really arrogant and puffed up in the face of this whole thing, and everybody was hating him for it. He kind of got off scot-free, but did he? I mean, he did. He got a misdemeanor and a $50 fine, but
your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Exactly. What you just said is the crux of the matter. What happens? What's the next step? Does he have a show left? I mean, will anybody watch it?
That is the question.
What's
That
left?
is the question.
cares
Well,
what
I mean, so Melton will be covering him. I can't imagine like everybody else is going to be covering him that much anymore. I know I'm not going to, because I actually have been covering him for the last year because his life has been falling apart. Yes, before that date happened, we used to have him on sincerely. Like the first time we had him and April on was a sincere visit, you know?
Yeah.
And Lemmy and Granny were fucking in his community and fans. And they actually went up to Deer Fest, which was somewhat associated with his anniversary show, the 9th one, but not necessarily that, you know, they went to go hang out with the fans, much like I'm going to go do it at Heckmania, hang out with people I know.
Gay.
And have met. It is kind of gay, actually. I mean, the more you say it, the more I
Godfather
realize
just
it is gay.
Look at my
I
face, you fuck. If they have another one like closer, like Nashville or some shit like that, I'll see you there. But I'm not going to Las Vegas. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, well, vice versa. I will not be driving anywhere out your direction. Whereas Vegas is apparently about like 10-hour drive. So it's
It sounds like we're meeting in Colorado. That's what it sounds like to me. Whenever that one finally goes
I don't
down.
think I would drive to Colorado. I drove to not Yosemite, Yellowstone.
Are you driving to Vegas?
Yeah.
Hold on. Quadfather. You drive?
Yes.
I thought your feet don't work.
Dodge Caravan. My feet don't work.
Yeah. So what?
I will send you a video of how I drive. How's that? I need to show it on this show sometime. I need to make like a video and just put it up on my videos.
It's just like a Tesla, like you just got like a forward
here.
and a backward switch, and you just press it or some shit, or
exactly.
It's a handle thing. But how about this? I will be live streaming from the vehicle. Think about this. There's thousands of us.
I don't know. You guys are just driving
On the
around with your
road.
brakes on a pull string, fucking hanging down from the ceiling, you bastards.
While I drink while I suck on a tasty, what do they call it? Suck on a chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog.
And, you
Sucking
know,
on a chili dog.
halfway there,
That's my van.
Halfway there, he's just gonna go, fuck, I can't stop this
Me and
thing,
Mason,
so I might as well
Mason
take a
from
nap.
Portland. Mason from Portland's coming down to my place.
I never thought about it. I just assumed
tonight,
you just
very
flew
gay,
on a
very
plane or
gay.
something. I didn't realize you fucking drive cross country, man. That's
No.
fantastic.
I'm on a plane. Just like Nirvana.
With that kind of an outcome, there are just some things that, you know, these things move slow.
These
and
things.
I just look. I was willing. We were gearing up for the big fight, especially with Gino and Keanu having not been served yet. Probably means they're not going to be served by the state of New York. I was feeling good about everything, but I was feeling stressed, and I didn't like that stress because everything else is so good. I just wanted this thing gone off my shoulders. I didn't want to be stressed about it anymore, even though it was a strange feeling because I felt good about the direction it was going. And an offer like this had never been made before. And I wasn't expecting.
They made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
This is like having a interpreter for the feeling impaired.
Yeah. I'm doing my sign language bit. I'm doing Aaron language for sure.
I
Dude.
hate to laugh, but it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
He moves like one of those tube, like the fan tube man outside of a fucking car dealership. He's all over the place.
You're gonna fucking kill me.
He's a wild motherfucker.
He is, yeah, he is. And then those wrists go limp.
Those limps. No, that was more accurate. Those limps.
Those limps go limp.
That's better than limbs. Fuck it. Funny shit, Yingwei.
Right.
I'm on to you, buddy. I'm on to your fucking
low key, funny as shit.
Whew.
Trying to hide it.
This offer to be made. And then yesterday it comes across and it's not official yet. And I get told, hey, you know, this could be another week or two that we hear anything more. And then today it becomes official. We're going to, you know, look, there's crossing T's, there's dotting I's. There also, I mean, the fact that we haven't sent all of the stuff for a trial that we want to be able to show, you know, we gathered all this stuff for a trial. Is a complaint about it, or hell, it could be done by the end of the week. And that I get to untie myself from this awful situation and fully break free from those chains and completely move forward, free and liberated in my life. And I wasn't ready for this to happen. I wasn't ready for this day to come. Now it's almost here, and it's all I can think about. And I'm so excited. So thank you to everyone who's supported me through all this. To the
and then what about the people that didn't support you?
And all the haters.
You ready? All right, let's do this part. That's what I care about.
Fuck
I
you,
want to hear him
motherfuckers.
talk to me because apparently we're all haters if we weren't fully in support. And I've noticed that about a lot of these creators. Like, I don't give a fuck what people that watch my show think about me or what I'm doing. Like, it doesn't even register. But for Aaron or Chad or like a lot of these guys, they fucking hang their hats on that stuff, man. Let's hear it. What do you got for us? I cannot, like, he's blocked me on Twitter for whatever. Here,
people who are disappointed by this, I'm sorry. I didn't do this for you.
Really?
Wait.
What didn't he do for us? Is he talking about the entire fucking polykill drug shit bullshit, or is he talking just about very specifically? He didn't do the plea deal for us. Like, what? Where are we going with this? I hope you did all of it for us because
The thing about not doing the plea deal for us
Oh, I got it. It's because, I mean, most people take pleas. It's just kind of the way it works. It's why the plea bargain was invented. He's saying, like, it's sad because he took away the opportunity, guys. He said, yeah, it was going to be a whole spectacle and all the people were going to come. He's like, oh, he did it just to make a fool out of you guys because you were going to come down and fucking show up to the courthouse and all that. It's not no more.
That kind of makes sense, I guess.
Damn, dude, he got
well worded, beloved chatter. He is cut loose from the shackles of the tyranny of his own mistakes. Indeed, you couldn't have worded that any better, sir. Thank you. You're always poignant with your points. Poignant with points? Is that should be a bumper sticker. XYYD. He's already doing his thank you. I bet anything. The actual deal is not what he's describing. It's hard to say, man, but you could be fucking accurate on that one.
The picture was a red dragon. I know that picture. Good job.
Like the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Here's me becoming.
Look, man, I mean, this doesn't change anything. You can still hate my guts if you want to. It's
okay.
It's not going to affect you at all. I promise.
No, you won't.
We're going to forget about you.
But I really don't even want to focus on that part because this is all just so great. And I'm so happy to put it behind
Have you been noticing the floppy, the cheeks, this whole thing? He's done that like 5 times. Like,
doing jelly face?
Yeah. He keeps doing that. Like, it's not going to affect you guys at all.
I'm not a crook.
Yeah.
What was that? The Don Knotts from
the tricky dick, the Nixon move.
I'm not a crook.
Oh, not a crook.
You won't have
and the amount of people
Nixon to kick around anymore.
In my friends, my family, my incredible girlfriend.
Is this an Oscar fucking? Is he accepting an award at the Oscar nominations? He's like, this is God damn! I hope the music comes on soon. I don't know how much of this I can handle. Play him off the stage. Cucks.
You better hurry up, motherfucker. I gotta pee.
You can dig off, man. I get it. If you want to bounce right now, that's fine. We're just gonna watch the rest of this. I'm gonna show one tweet he made today, and we're out of here. So.
I was talking to Aaron, but since you brought it up, yeah, man.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, if you need to go.
I do need to go. But look, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Aaron Imholte, good luck, buddy. Hopefully I never hear your name again after today.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hoping.
There's a chance of that happening. It seems to be a finite possibility.
King Wee, I hope I hear your name every fucking day from now to the end of eternity. And Quad Father, I love you more than a friend.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Find Jodie Bananas on Twitter and also on all podcast platforms, right, buddy?
You can check out the Shitty Song of the Week. I'm also the co-host on that show. Also, Little Birdie told me might be making an appearance on WATP this weekend, so we'll see.
WATP.
Oh, fuck, man, check it out live on Saturday. Or download it on Sunday. We'll have a great time. I'll see you guys looking sooner than later.
I'll hang out. Maybe if you're going to be on there, I will hang out in Discord and listen to it live.
I hope you hang out, baby. I'll suck you off right after. Love you guys.
Perfect.
Bye.
Later, buddy. Thanks for coming. And of course, everybody go check out Dan from Deb and Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid, of course. And you can find them on the YouTubes, and you can find them on Twitter. Nice name, stupid. You can read, can't you, folks? But he likes to do that.
Like this.
Well, he does the Irish goodbye, so he'll just dip out on us. That's what he did tonight. But yeah, Deb too. Go check her out too. She was a contributor to tonight's show. We'll even put the executive producer tag on Deb for tonight because whatever. She was part of this.
Executive producers get big bucks.
Yeah, usually they spend big bucks, but not so much tonight. You want to be the executive producer? It's going to cost you $50 minimum, Deb. You owe me. You owe me big. All right, let's keep playing this for 2 more seconds, then we'll move into the tweet and then move on.
Everybody who's reached out and said that this is great. I'm so happy for you. This can be done. I don't have any hate in my heart. I don't have any dislike in my heart. I'm free of all of that. It feels good. I'm just so excited for that light at the end of the tunnel to be getting bigger and bigger. And
go towards that light.
He's going to heaven. Damn, that's cool.
That light.
Go towards the light. Go towards the light. Okay. So anyway, like earlier this afternoon before the podcast went live, before he went live, he did send out this tweet. Earlier today. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I guess that was like noon, 1 o'clock his time. I didn't see it till right before the show, but might want to see if you can get those plane tickets refunded. And we all know who that was for. That was for fucking Gino Bisconte. Well, I guess it was for Gino and Keanu because she was an integral part of the entire process, right? Of course. Can't discount Kiki's bucks. Her bucks paid for those plane tickets, I'm sure of it. But all right. So, and the only other thing I wanted to play was, of course, with Chad Zumock, you get him going after all of the fans. And of course, you get the same thing from Aaron Imholte because he's the same fucking guy. And that's the only other thing I wanted to point out is that he's going after the Clippers lately a lot. He was going after our favorite Lady Doom recently. And then, of course, he was going after Will Heron pretty hard lately. And now a new target of his, which is So Thorough Joe Burrow, one of the greatest Clippers, one of the best. But yeah, so apparently this came up today. Someone sent this in. Justin Kimple sent in, I can't watch without hearing Joe Burrow's sound effects, which is hilarious and on point. If you've ever watched a So Thorough Joe Burrow video, then you know that every time he moves the mic, there's a squeak, whatever. He's got a bunch of noises he
At that
adds
point,
in
you've
there.
already lost your
But yes, this is what he had to say. Can you hear that? Did you hear that little second?
Do that. Do it again.
No, I'll play the whole clip now. I'm sure. I'm just curious if you could hear that.
At that point, you've already lost your freedom, essentially. Thank you very much.
So yeah, Justin Kimple is the one who sent that super chat in for $2, which is hilarious.
Thank you very much to Thomer Gomer for $50 over on the PayPal end of things. Thomer Gomer crushing. Sorry, Justin Kimple. I apologize.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
I hate it when people come here for a very specific reason to promote mental illness awareness, and then a $50 drop comes in. It's really too bad. $25.
Yeah, it's really too bad. People come in here and spend $2 to say funny stuff, and then I don't read it. It's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
it's really good stuff.
It's
So
gonna really make the person happy that spent the $50. That probably makes them laugh and laugh.
yeah, and maybe they do it on purpose. I doubt it, but I'd have a feeling it might be a little bit of a troll. And yeah, tomorrow we got Honk allegedly we were going to do a makeup show, but considering Honk was sick today and couldn't make it, makes me wonder. So we will shout out Honk's channel and say tentatively that there's a show tomorrow. But otherwise, I have a feeling he'll be ready for the Saturday show one way or another.
I wasn't aware of the show either, so that's.
Well, I know he had me and Rochi, but you were sick too. See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Everybody all got sick, and you probably missed the messaging and et cetera, et cetera. I don't have to explain it to you, but yeah, we got our wires all crossed because everybody's got COVID except for me. Me and Rochi been good, but you guys got sick. So,
well, if you can pull it off, it's great. But otherwise, you should probably concentrate on getting better because he's pretty sick.
Yeah,
was
so. Yeah, and he's old. Yeah, you get that. It's right. The old people die from COVID.
We're not a young buck like you, pal.
Young buck. Yeah, very youthful in my wheelchair prison.
Yeah.
In my wheelchair prison.
You're going to spend the rest of your life there.
I wish I could spend. I mean, wait, I am. Where do I sit?
His litter box.
I sit in a litter box. Fuck. That sounds horrible.
A convenient place to shed, I suppose. Who's
going to never really have to go anywhere, and it's like playing in the sand.
That's right.
But yeah, so possibly tomorrow, possibly Saturday. I think we always do them pretty much at 5:30 Eastern.
Yep.
So I'm guessing that's what we'll do. And what do we always cover on that show and talk about? Why don't you go ahead and give the shout out to Joey C, possibly the Monster Lou and Spider and Mrs. C, and what else?
So. Everything we can come up with that has some.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fartum fair with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stacks, I bet you that she calls.